Okay. Okay. We're live. We're live. We're live. Wait a couple minutes here. I will wait a minute. Make sure. What is that? Fucking insanity. Fucking insanity, I tell you. Where's my. Hold on. Is this thing working? I hope it doesn't do the same thing it did to me yesterday, because I will fucking be pissed. It just goes in and out, in and out. Hey, baby blues. Sweet Melissa. No, you're the third. What's up, Stacy Marie? I know there's other lives going on right now, so we'll see what happens here. Hey, Heidi. Hey. All right. I thought I was going to be done. Hey, Connie. What's up, Sergeant Blackrock? How you doing? This shit is insanity for sure. Girl, it's beyond insanity. Ooh, that scared the shit out of me. It's fireworks. Hey, Lish, Jenny, Val. So I know there's another live going on right now. I'm well aware of the fact. Discussing, Laura, of course, because what else would you discuss if you were one of those people, right? And I decided that, just sitting here thinking, I'm listening to them and I'm like, this is fucking crazy, right? I was thinking to myself, I have seen so much horrible shit. I need the iPhone membership link. Oh, girl. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. God damn it with the fucking fireworks today. I'll get that for you a second, Lish. Hold on a second. I gotta do this early tonight because I gotta get up early tomorrow. I don't know why we're having a fucking parade past my son's teacher's house, and we have to be there at 9:30 in the morning, which isn't that early, but it's early just to be out of the house. Hold on, Lish. I don't remember where I got that link. Let me just see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay. I hope StreamYards behaves. Last night it was kicking me off. I restarted my computer. Hey, Jules. Here's the link, the membership link. Oh, let me open up my chat so I could see. So, yeah, I wanted to talk. Why do you come in here with a fucking stupid troll account? Okay. And ask me stupid ass fucking questions. You could go. Okay. Larry, with your stupid fucking name, troll ass motherfucker. I know you're one of them. You're either it's so obvious. Just go. Just get the fuck out of here. Your stupid name. It's so stupid, Larry. It's so dumb. The whole thing. All right. So, I'm sitting here watching this live, and I went through this last night. Of course, I go through my comments. And of course, I have people that are in my comments that are they're just saying the dumbest shit, right? And I'm like, it's amazing. People do not fucking listen, and I'm convinced. So it's almost like I know some people do. There you go. Thank you, Lish. Welcome to the associates. So I know that there's people. I know a lot of you guys do listen, but there's a lot of people that don't listen, and they fucking, no matter how many fucking times you say something or no matter how clear you make it, they still come into your comment section with the bullshit. And so like saying, you know, like some asshole just came in here, right? We just saw this fucking idiot that came in here, this stupid Larry name. Hopefully they got blocked. Because I don't have time for that shit. Come in here in your real name if you want to fucking talk to me. Okay. So I made it very fucking clear last night, very clear, that I do not support, you know, or I don't agree with what Laura said, the whole suicide comment thing, right? I don't agree with it. It's not something I would personally say. But at the same time, I get these fucking comments where people are like, you're making excuses for her. I'm not making any fucking excuses for anybody, okay? I'm just saying, and I still feel this way tonight, that I cannot believe how these things get blown the fuck up. Hey, Nanny. They get blown the fuck up. Blown the fuck up. Sweet Melissa, I'm concerned, really concerned if anyone is sitting in their chat, maybe suicidal because this way. Yeah, Heidi, this is very triggering to people. Yeah, using the name Larry, you don't need to be in here. But this is very triggering to people. And I don't understand why it's getting blown up. And I started thinking to myself, just as I was sitting there watching this, there's been so many fucking horrible comments made, by people that are in their fucking chats that they roll with, that they fucking hang around. For instance, 180 has wished death on several people. Okay. So why the fuck, right, does Laura get an entire, not just one live, but like 10 lives dedicated just to her? Because of one fucking comment that she made. Why was there not a live dedicated to 180 about his fucking horrible comments? Or some of the other people in this community who have made terrible comments and have said terrible things to people. And I'm sorry to use you, Nenny, but I know there was somebody who made a terrible comment towards you a couple of months ago. And why was there not a whole entire live, 3 lives, 4 lives, 5 lives dedicated to that person and what they said about Nenny? Okay. So that's where I don't understand, and that's where I'm going with the selective outrage in the comment, okay, in the title of this video, because it is selective outrage. You know, I'm like sitting here thinking like, yeah, okay, we've all made shitty, you know, comments, myself included. I've said things that are stupid, and then there's fucking 10 lives made about it, right? Everybody's got to cash in on it. You know, Marsha's got to cash in and put her 2 cents in, and you know, everybody's doing suicide lives now, and it's just like it's getting so blown up into something that is just ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. But there's other people who have said really fucking horrible shit. Okay, there's men in this community who say really fucking horrible shit to women, and there's no lives from them made about these people and their horrible fucking comments. And I cannot fucking understand that. I can't understand it. So I specifically remember one of those people making a comment to Nenny that was fucking horrible. Okay, knowing her situation, and I'm sorry to use you, Nenny, as an example, but that's just one of the many examples where a man has wished death, wished cancer, wished some horrible shit on somebody in this community, and that shit just flies under the fucking radar. So I have to wonder to myself, you know, is it because it was directed at Randy? Is Randy's feelings more important than Nenny's feelings or any of the other women's feelings in this community that have been attacked, that have been wished death on, that have had horrible things said to them? Because I don't understand it. I don't understand that. I just want to say this: as those lives trigger you, if you are having a bad day, please reach out to me. I will help however I can. That is very nice of you, Heidi. And same here. Same here. If anybody feels triggered or they need to talk, Nenny, don't worry, girl. What do you mean? What are you sorry for? Don't be sorry. Laura says all the garbage just for that purpose. Everyone talking about her. Boom. Well, I mean, I can't disagree with you there. Maybe look at that. The whole community is talking about her. So you guys realize you're only giving her more attention, making her more popular, because really more people are going to watch her because they're going to wait for her to say some fucked up shit. Right. And this solves nothing. It solves absolutely fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I just want to know why Randy's feelings, okay, are more important than everybody else's feelings in this community. Everybody else. Because there's so many other fucking people who have had horrible things said to them. And I don't see these bigger creators, I don't want to say huge, they're not huge, but they're big in this community, taking on these issues, right? And taking on certain people. Why? Probably because they're scared of them. So they don't want to take on those issues. They don't want to take on those people. So they kind of just let it fly under the fucking radar, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. But because it's Laura, right? And everybody's, freaking out about Laura because she's so horrible. She's so horrible. She just says words. They're all freaking out about it. And this is what Diane and Wendy and Randy, this is what they do. This is so common. Okay, I've seen them do it with a million different situations. I said this last night, where they take a comment or whatever the fuck it is, and they blow it up into such a big fucking deal that you have assholes making troll accounts like Larry, whatever the fuck, that just came in here and coming in here and putting somebody else's words on me as if it's my fucking responsibility. First of all, to anybody who wants to ask me how I could support her, well, I'll tell you how I could support anybody who fucks up. Okay. People fuck up. People make mistakes. What kind of friend turns their back on somebody, right? When they fucking make a mistake. I've done that before, and I'm not going to do that again. So I don't think I would be a very good friend if I was just like, well, you said some fucked up shit. Okay, I'm never talking to you again. That's not how friendships work, or at least that's not the type of friend that I am to people. When a friend is going through a hard time, or if they fuck up and screw up, how's this, right? Let's just say your friend's a drug addict, right? Or you have a girlfriend who's with an abusive guy, right? Who keeps treating her like shit. Do you end your friendship when she gets in a fight with the guy and then goes back to him? Do you end your friendship over that? No, right? You want to stay there and support your friend. Or if your friend's a drug addict or something, and they go and they do drugs and they fuck up when they're trying to stay clean, do you end your friendship with them over that? No, you don't. So why would I end a friendship with somebody just because they said something that I didn't fucking agree with? Doesn't that not make sense? Romad Mitch, I think you know who Larry is, and you know exactly who it is. But you could sit here and pretend that you don't. But you guys know what I'm saying? You don't end friendships over somebody saying something, stupid. I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. I don't think that's who I am. And so if people don't like that, I say it all the time, just fucking hit the unsubscribe button and leave. And that's it. You can watch there in chat watching, but can't hear much of. What's the matter, Desiree? You didn't say it. I get that. No, I didn't say it, Sarah. I didn't say the words, right? These people with their fake outrage, not literal, but yeah, I just can't with the BS. I hear you, Jules. That's what it is. It's like they're so fucking offended by this one thing that Laura said, right? Because they already hate Laura. So it fits, right? Laura gets them views, so that fits. And then it's Randy. And apparently Randy's feelings are more important than anybody else's in this whole community. So we need 30 fucking lives about it. I mean, this has been going on for a good, over a year now, year and a half. I don't know when these people are going to start realizing that they're not going to fucking change Laura. They're not going to change her. So it's either accept her for who she is and move the fuck on, right? Don't watch her, or continue this bullshit, because it's just not fixing the situation, right? You're not changing her. Hey, Mercedes girl. Oops, sorry. I mean, 18 months, that might be pretty accurate, Mr. Positive. It might be. Mercedes girl, the usual bullshit. People going crazy about, Laura's comment that was made days ago. People say shit like this all the time on the internet. Okay. It doesn't make it right. But there's other people in this community who have said things, who have told people to off themselves, kill themselves, and shit like that. And I don't see all these lives being made about it. I don't see 100 fucking lives being made about it. And it's fucking crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Too many sensitive people on YouTube. Yes, baby blues. Yes. I have to change my font. Can't see any text. I know, Nenny, everybody that has that crazy writing on their things, we can't tag you guys. Randy, hold on. Let me go back up there to Jules' comment. In my opinion, Diane, Wendy, and Randy have an angry mob mentality. Yep, type cowards who egg them on while they sit on a panel being ugly, hypocritical, careless jerks. Agreed, Jules. 100% agreed. So I'm just not understanding how many days they're going to fucking drag this out, how much life they're going to breathe into it. It's because it's Laura, and that's not cool. It is because it's Laura. It is. And it's going to be dragged out, and milked to fucking death. They milked the fucking shit out of every cow fucking in this community. And it's like, it just gets old. It gets fucking old. They make a big fucking deal. They go back through everything that they hate about the person. I mean, they've been doing this since I've met them. This is their thing. I guess this is part of the drama community, and this is how the drama community came about. I really don't know. I don't know what the fuck kind of enjoyment you get out of this, or what you're looking to accomplish. Someone said it to you. We know damn well. Hold on a second. Dude, hold on. Damn well you would be live on it for months, so cut the BS. Really? First of all, who the fuck are you with your fake ass account? But second of all, no, I wouldn't. People have said shit like that to me. You don't hear me talking about it. Well, yeah, crazy mama 3. She's gotten fucking money, honey. So, I mean, I don't know. I find it very, very disturbing that there's fucking 9,000 fucking lives about this shit. Anyone can research suicides and just how many happen over cyberbullying. They're not raising awareness. They're bringing triggers, though, to people. I agree. Vinglory Melons, you could fucking get the fuck out of here, because you just come back on your real account. You're annoying. Bye. I don't care. Get the fuck out of here. I'll talk about whatever I want to talk about, bitch. What do you mean still talking about it? This is the first time I'm mentioning it because they're live. Still talking about it. But that is not actually what I wanted to come live about tonight. Money over this is sick. Yeah, it is sick. People have been hurt. Then to see the text after the tweet, it is shocking. Wait, people have been hurt. Then to see the text after the tweet. I don't know what you're referring to, Sleepy Kitty. No idea. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, that's another thing in this fucking bullshit community that needs to stop fucking holding other people responsible for what other people say. I didn't those words did not come out of my mouth, or they weren't written from my keyboard. My fingers didn't make those words happen, right? So stop fucking holding me responsible and everybody in her chat responsible, because again, we have some, what I personally feel in that drama community is some overly sensitive bitches that take things and blow them up to the fucking worst degree. I mean, it's just like ridiculous at this point, and make such a big fucking deal out of everything. Everything. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. I am my own person. They make a big deal out of this. Isn't the first time this has happened. There's so many times, where I keep seeing them just falsely repeating, things that happen in Laura's Patreon. And I'm like, did you guys ever even see the fucking chats? Did you ever actually look at them with your own eyes and see who did what? Stop holding her responsible for what other people did in her Patreon and what other people said in her Patreon. So, I mean, it's unbelievable. But they're still going to go with that she said these things, that she was planning rapes and all this other bullshit that never fucking happened. Never happened. Anyhow. Thanks, Jet Setter. Dilly talk about Laura. Tab, Dick, and Harry could do the same and worse, but it will only be blown up if it is someone they do not like. 100%. Hey, Lily, thank you. Same to you, girl. Raising awareness is not using mob mentality to do so. Damn it, I get fired up when people mix. Hold on. I lost Heidi's comment. It was a good one. Oh, hey, Steph. I'm away. Yeah, Steph, you're old school, girl. You're an oldie but goodie. Where have you been, actually? I haven't seen you around, girl. I try not to ignore you. Hold on. Raising awareness. Damn it, I get fired up when people mix the two and claim they're raising awareness. Yeah, no, this isn't raising awareness. It's not. And I have to be honest with you. I turned on, Marsha did a live today. Okay. You guys all know how I feel about Marsha, but at least she tried to, I don't know. And I hate giving her fucking credit, but at least she tried to talk about suicide in a positive way. I didn't listen to her whole live. I only heard the first, maybe 10 minutes, and I turned it off. But it seemed like that was the direction that it was going to. I can't say what happened after that, if she, started freaking out and talking shit about Laura, but whatever. You'd have to ask them. So I was reading some of the comments under my live from last night, and of course, there was a bunch about this whole thing with Laura, and people accusing me of making excuses for her and all this other bullshit. So I already went through that. There's other comments that I keep getting, and I feel like, you know what? Let's stop ignoring the fucking pink elephant in the fucking room. Okay, everybody over there, just has to know, and they have to throw in my face this whole thing with the fucking Patreon. Okay, with Patreon, was MM in versus Patreon. Oh my god, like it's a big fucking deal to these people. First of all, I want to just get this shit out there, and then it's over and done with, and I never have to fucking talk about it again. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys all the way back to November. Right, we're gonna go in our little fucking time machine, and we're gonna go all the way back to November. It was sometime in November. Okay. Laura had just had CPS called on her. What else was going on at that time? Laura had CPS called. And Oni was outed. Right? Oni had called the cops on himself. Right? So we're going all the way back to November. And just like with everything else, there was all these fucking lives going on, and it was crazy, and everybody was talking about Oni, right? So I believe it was before Marianne got her cop call, because I believe that happened in December at some point, right? So it was in between the CBS and Oni Now Famous Call were the same day. Yes. Were they the same day, Pugs? Pugs, how are you, girl? I gotta talk to you. I hope can everybody just put some prayer hands in the chat for Pugs? Her son has some serious medical issues going on right now. And just prayer hands for Pugs in the chat, please. I'm sorry, Pugs, if I don't want to say exactly what's going on, but just he's in the hospital, and just send some positive vibes her way. Pugs is a good friend of mine and somebody I've been friends with for long time, right, Pugs? We've been talking forever, since pretty much I came here. I remember Pugs found me and we talked on email and Facebook friends and all that jazz for well over a year, maybe even more. How about all the other creators that have done the same thing? It's okay because they aren't Laura. Exactly, Suzanne. Hey, Soldier Photos. Prayers for Pugs. Yeah, for her son. Thank you, everybody. I'm late listening. Oh, that's funny, Selena. Hey, Muppets. Kristen, Simply E. Is Lily in the house? Lily. Pugs, you are loved and have so much support. Yeah, Kim, definitely. She's going through a hard time right now, so I will support Laura no matter what. I just don't stop supporting people because they say something I don't agree with. For fuck's sake, could you imagine if everyone stopped supporting someone? Because I know what you're. Hey, Hummingbird. I know what you were gonna say there, Heidi. You didn't finish it, but I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean because we didn't agree, right? I don't agree with everything our president says. I don't agree with everything anybody says. I don't agree with thoughts that my husband has. Oh, Laura, you were live and you know. So you just missed the whole first half, Laura, where I was talking about the whole thing with what's going on with you. And I'm trying to understand because there's been some really horrible things said in this community by other people. There's been death wishes, and I wish you have cancer. And I'm trying to figure out why there's not entire lives, right? And hashtags being made and all this other troll accounts being made, canceling this person when it's somebody else, right? When it's a man in a community like 180 or Brian, right? Or, just some other woman in the community who says something. Why there's not, 30 fucking thousand lives from Diane, Wendy, and Randy about that. And why Randy's feelings are so much more important than other women in this community who have been, had horrible shit said to them too, by trolls, by, other women and men that are in this community. I'm just about fucking confused. But anyway, let's go back to, hey, Capone, let's go back to November, okay? We're going to go all the way back to November. So Laura's CPS call had just happened, okay? I believe it was around the time I also fell out with Marsha White Sharky. What else was going on? And Marianne possibly. No. I didn't fall out with Marianne just yet. Or maybe I just did in November sometime, right? And then Oni was outed, right? Oni called the cops on himself. And so that was another thing that was going on at that time, right? So I remember I was watching a live. It was Mursa, our favorite person in the world, Mursa, right? It was her live. And in that live, she said that there was information regarding Oni and the swattings or the cop calls or whatever the fuck you want to call them in her Patreon, right? So I said to myself, she's probably lying because she does that a lot, right? But I said on the small chance that she's telling the truth. I'm a gambler, right? Not really, but I'll take a gamble. $50. It's not that much money. Let me see if she's yanking my chain, basically, right? And that was something that she used to do a lot, would say things about her Patreon, because of course it's a business, right? She's trying to get people to join so she can make money. And don't get me wrong, I think it's absolutely absurd, absolutely fucking absurd to charge that much money for Patreon when you only have 20 whatever thousand subscribers on YouTube and you barely get 1,000 views on your videos. But that's just my opinion, okay? My opinion. So, as you guys all know, I was not able to get the fucking 911 call. And at that point in time, it's like, even if I subpoena, right? Even if I hired a lawyer and I subpoenaed it, at that point in time, I didn't know who it was, right? I had no idea. Like, I still might not get an answer, you know? It could have been some random voice that I didn't recognize, right? Or they didn't say a name, or they said a name, but it's a fake name. So I could have hired an attorney, which we all know attorneys are expensive, just to give you guys a general idea, right? When I got a DWI way back in the day in like 2003, just for my attorney to go to court, Shella, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about Oni, and I'm talking about Patreon, right? How did I end up in a Patreon? I'm going to tell this story. So, and I'm going to apologize to everybody for misleading people and lying pretty much, but I'll get into that. So I, when I got my DWI, right, it cost $500 every time my attorney went to court, just for him to fucking go there and like put a paper in, right? So $500 fucking dollars just for one time at court. And they're like expensive. Attorneys are fucking expensive, right? So I looked at it like this. I was like, well, $50 or hiring an attorney and possibly not getting answers, right? So I heard this on a live. I don't know which fucking live it was. God only knows, because it's probably deleted. But that's what was said by this person, was that they had information regarding the cop calls and Oni in their Patreon. So I said, you know what? I'll take a fucking gamble. $50? Shit. Why not? Right? $50. So I've spent $50 on stupider shit. Trust me. Like buying scratch offs, dumb shit to spend money on. Sorry. It just is. I never win. And trust me, I've spent $50 on the dumbest shit ever. Anyway. So that was the reason I went in there. Okay. That was the reason I put $50 of my fucking money. I don't know why it matters to people. Okay. If I can afford it, why the fuck does it matter to anybody? It's my money. You're not fucking working. You're not, paying my bills or screwing me. What do you care about what my money goes towards? So when I got in there, I was pretty fucking shocked to see. Okay. I was pretty fucking shocked. Well, first of all, there was nothing about Oni in the cop calls. There was a lot of shit about Oni in there, but nothing really regarding the cop calls, which I found strange, because why would you say on a live that there was something in there regarding him in the cop calls, and then, there's nothing in there? What there was in there was a lot of empathy for him, and, he's paid his time, and everybody needs to leave him alone. There was a lot of that. What I didn't expect to see in there was, I would say, the first, I scrolled back, a month or two, and I was really shocked at the amount of posts about Laura that were in this Patreon. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are there so many fucking posts about Laura? Like, a lot. And there's a lot of feelings towards her, okay? Not such good feelings. And then there was posts about me. And when I say posts, there's like these rambling fucking long-ass manifestos that don't make any sense, because I believe she's using talk to text, so she's not actually like typing it out. But like, see, if you use talk to text, right, you should still fucking read what's being written there, because a lot of the times the wrong words are being used, and I don't know what it is. Like my shit, I don't even attempt it anymore, because Siri don't get my New York accent. It just don't understand it. So I can't. What's the matter, baby blues? You okay? I didn't see your comment, but I hope you're okay. So yes, Soldier Forward, yes, it was a legit reason, and it was a gamble, but it was one that I was willing to take. Okay. So when I got in there, one of the things that I was very surprised to see was fucking a lot of text messages, okay? Personal text messages from people, from friends, from, Laura, who else? A lot of different text messages. And I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of fucked up. Like, people think that they're texting you, right, privately, and then their texts are being posted in a Patreon. And one of the texts that was in there was a fucking my text. Okay, this is fucked up shit. I get in there and there's a fucking text from me to Marianne. Hello, Starlight. And I'm like thinking, what the fuck is my text to not Marissa, because I don't fucking text her. I don't have her fucking phone number. Why is my text to Marianne in your fucking Patreon? Why? So I'm like, wow, this is fucking absolutely crazy. Abso-fucking-lutely crazy. I'm going to get there, Capone. I'm going to get there. So I'm like, wow, like I cannot fucking believe this, right? Because Marianne, at that time, when we were still friends, I think we had just fallen out. Marianne had just fucking... Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think which text it was. Marianne used to tell me all the time that... All right, I know which text it is. Marianne used to tell me all the time that she didn't talk to Marissa, okay? She used to tell me all the time she didn't talk to her. She's like, I don't talk to her like that. I don't talk to her like that. And I used to think in my head, like, just be honest about it. I don't know why you're lying to me. I'm not like your fucking husband or your boyfriend or some shit. Like, you could talk to whoever you want. But I'm like, wow, they must be really fucking good friends, that you're sending her my text messages that I sent to you, and they're now being posted in her fucking Patreon. Like, what the fuck? That was one of the first fucking things that I've seen when I was in there. The other thing was that she had gotten a PayPal gift from her. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And they shared little sweet sentiments back and forth. And I'm like, oh, no wonder why. Not for nothing, but this has been done. I've seen it. I've seen it a million times. She likes to brag when she gives money to people. She wants everybody to know what a fucking humanitarian she is. So she likes to brag and give money to people. And she seems to always do it. I mean, this could just be a coincidence, but she seems to always give money to people when they fall out with me. It's so weird. Or when they come after me or something to that effect, right? So it's pretty interesting how that happens. And it's happened like several times, and I have proof of it. So I was like, okay, this is fucked up, right? So that was in there, right? So I was not planning on staying in there. Was not fucking planning on staying in there because I'm like, all right, number one, I fucking can't stand this asshole. Number two, that's, shit, I have the money, but like, fuck, $50, that's a lot of money a month, but I could afford it. It's just like, giving this asshole money. But I was like, shit, you know what? Since I'm in here, might as well hang out for a month, right? I already paid for a month, so I'm going to be in here for at least a month. I didn't talk in there. I didn't fucking do anything in there. I just fucking went in there because then every day there was more and more fucked up shit being posted about fucking people. Because then this was like within like a week or so, I believe she fell out with Barbie and Kim, okay, and Oni. This whole thing went on, right? And so there was tons of fucking shit in there on them. There was tons of shit being said about them. Nonstop talking shit about Kim, talking shit about, Barbie. And it was like, and I had become friends with those people at that time. So now I'm like, holy shit, I got to stay in there for them, right? Because like they're going through shit with her too. Fine. Okay. One of the things that bothered me the most, though, and I'm being dead honest, was there was a post about Susan Livingston was in there. And Susan was a former client, life coaching client, okay? And that shit fucking was so fucked up, man. Like that she was posting. I don't know what happened between them. I'm not really sure what transpired, but I'm friends with Susan's daughter. So, and I really care about her and like her. She's a really good person. And she's not, she's not on YouTube so much, but she's good people. And her and I have spoken, for a while now. It's been a long time. So, I mean, at least shit. Trying to think. Since last April or May, I've been talking to her. So, and I know how you guys know her name's Cat's Meow. So she's very, protective of her mother, just like I was with my mother. And I see these fucking posts in there, right, where she's fucking going at this 60-something-year-old woman, calling her a fucking psychopath and telling her, don't reach out to my clients or some shit. And if you do, what'd she say? She's going to reveal all of her personal information. And that's not the only time that she's revealed personal shit about her fucking life coaching clients in there. And that's so fucking unbelievably unethical. I just can't even like believe that she does that shit. Therefore, right. No, I know that, Laura, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't know what happened in this instance, right? Where she was fighting back and forth with her, but she was posting all of her messages in there, all the text messages. And then at the same time, Susan's daughter reached out to her too to try to settle things, right? And she wrote a very long, like, heartfelt, like, email that was completely not rude or anything like that. But she kind of opened up to her and told her some personal shit. And then that was fucking posted in there. And I felt obligated to let her know, like, listen, this is going on. And these people's personal words and their personal shit is being, shared in this fucking bullshit. And with these strangers, right? People that they don't fucking know whatsoever. Next time, just wink at us. The bill. I believe all of us would have done the same exact thing. Yeah, it wasn't because like I'm like enthralled by this fucking asshole, because I'm not. In fact, it actually made me just not like her even more. Okay, because I was like, wow, what she shows on YouTube is one thing, but like, I cannot fucking believe that there are women in there that are seriously paying $50 a month. $50 a month. Like, really sit and think about that. That's like half a phone bill, right? That's a fraction of a fucking car payment, like a quarter of a car payment for some people. And it's like, it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of fucking money for what it is, right? This is what people are paying for. They're paying for screenshots, okay? People's personal screenshots and phone numbers, because it's not like she bothers to fucking cross anything out ever, right? And photos, unflattering photos of people, the occasional Jay Shetty fucking post, and these long, rambly, manic fucking manifestos that make no sense, okay? I could read some of them to you guys. I could. And I'm like, wow, talk about a fucking scam, right? I mean, I will give her this, right? Because I was in Laura's Patreon, and no offense, Laura, she posts in her Patreon a lot more than Laura did, but it's all drama. The whole fucking thing is drama. Or she'll do this. She'll be like, I got a bomb to tell everybody, some shit's gonna happen. And, she like uses this shit to fuck with everybody. Oh yeah, there was tons of shit about Ems Capone. She talked shit about how much she disliked her and all this other shit. And Ems knows, because Ems knew I was in there. So she knows all about it. There was quite a few people that knew. Okay. So, all right. So there was that. And like, the more time went on, it was just like, I couldn't believe some of the shit that was being posted in there. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to what people are paying for a second. And then here's like the kicker, right? She talked about these fucking prizes that she's giving away, right? I'm giving away Chanel nail polish or whatever the fuck it is, right? Some bullshit that any one of us could go and get. It's not like it's like exclusive nail polish. Like, we could all go to the fucking Chanel counter at Lord and Taylor's or wherever the fuck there's a Chanel counter, right? Or we could go online, just like I order my Chanel perfume online. I could order a Chanel fucking nail polish. Nail polish is like one of the cheapest cosmetics that you could buy from those, whatever. Doesn't even matter. Or Chanel lipsticks or whatever she's giving away. I think a lot of it is handoffs from her FabFitFun box, but that's just my opinion. Like they're, things that she got and she's like, yeah, I don't fucking want this. She gave away a BB purse too, which I found really funny. No, Bella, there was something about M's. I have a screenshot. If I have to look, I will. Okay. So there was all this fucking, all these, a BB purse. Meanwhile, I do recall that she ripped on me because I shopped at BB. I do recall that happening. And I'm like, you shop there too. Why are you ripping on me? Anyway, I don't shop there anymore because it's fucking closed. Just back in 2014. So there was some terrible shit in there, right? So I think it was when the next month rolled around. I forgot to fucking cancel it because I wasn't thinking about it. So I'm in there fucking 2 months. And I'm like, motherfucker, $100 to this fuck shit. Fuck, But the more I stayed in there, the more fucked up shit I saw. It was just like, da 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 da, fucked up shit. Before I joined, I don't know, Bella. I don't know when you joined. I wasn't like tracking when people joined. But I will say this: ever since she thought I was in there, she should be thanking me not only for $200, but also for fucking, because once she started saying I was in there, I noticed that more and more and more and more people started joining her Patreon. And I was like, wow, I think there was 8 people when I was in there, when I originally went in there, and there was 20 something when I left, right? So 20 something, how many people is that? I suck at math, but a whole shitload of people fucking joined Patreon because I was in there, supposedly, right? Because she was accusing me. And then the whole shit happened, all right, with her and Barbie and Kim. And when they fell out, there was tons of posts about them and exploiting all their fucking personal business, their names. It's just like, I couldn't fucking believe what was being posted in this shit. She would write these posts about me, even though she goes around and like, I don't care about her. I don't watch her. Well, clearly you do, because there was tons of posts about me. There was tons of fucking like things shared about me, pictures, like unflattering pictures of me, like, oh no, oh, guess what? I'm not perfect. Like, I would just sit there and laugh. Because I'd be like, okay, and like, why are you posting this? And it's really fun getting to see all these assholes in there talk shit about you, like fucking Mario and Barnyard Hard and who the fuck else is in there? Trying to think. Well, Bella's in there, right? Marsha White Sharkey's in there. Susan Livingston is a gracious, kind, and caring woman. Susan Ray is a wonderful young lady, aka Cat's Meow, exemplary. Am I saying that right? Women for female role models. Amen, Irish gal. And thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate the $10 too. You are so right about that. Really. Cat's Meow is just such an amazing person. She really is, just in so many ways. I don't want to get personal, but she deals with a lot of stuff, and she's just such a good person. And she has her head on straight, very straight. And she's actually a good person to talk to. Just really good person. In fact, I wish she came here more often, because I haven't seen her around here too much. So, all right. So I just could not fucking believe what was going on in that shithole. Like, a lot of just shit talking. And I'm like, people are fucking paying $50 a month for this, right? They're getting these fucking prizes, right? Quote unquote prizes. But like, dude, just save your money, right? And like, if you want a fucking Chanel nail polish, just go $50. You could have 2 Chanel nail polishes, right? I have no idea how much Chanel nail polish is. Like, just a little secret for people. Most of these companies like Chanel and, whatever, they're all made by the same there's like, I think there's something like 7 or is it like 14 cosmetic labs in the United States, right? So all the makeup that we use, no matter what brand, is made in one of these like 7 labs. I think it's 7. I don't know where I got 14 from. 7. I believe it's 7 different labs. And so all like the cosmetics that we use are pretty much all made in the same place if they're made in America. And then, you know, whatever's outsourced is outsourced. But hold on. Let me see how much fucking Chanel nail polish costs. I don't even fucking know. I would never buy it. There's no need to. Like I just said, it's all, look at the ingredients, folks. That's all you gotta fucking do. Look at the ingredients in the Chanel nail polish and all the other $28, right? So for fucking almost a little more than your $50 membership, you could get yourself 2 Chanel nail polishes, right? But I guess these people, you know, I get it. I get the whole thing where you want to support people, right? Like, I'm not in John's Patreon or Gray Hughes' Patreon or Duty Ron's Patreon, okay? To me, those 3 men that I just mentioned, those are fucking real YouTubers to me. You know, they're doing real things. They have real content on their channels. I know John personally, right? And John I know the work and detail that John puts into his fucking videos. So like, that's a Patreon I would want to support, right? Which I should support John's Patreon. Because I know John invests his money back into his channel. He shows me all the cool shit that he got, the lenses. Because you know, that's one of me and John, you know, that's one of the things we connect on, is that we're kind of both fucking nerds in that sense, right? We like cameras and lighting, and we talk. And Tiffany, we have a group chat, right? The 3 of us. And so Tiffany's probably like, oh God, these fucking nerds are talking about cameras again. But that's one of the things that I like to talk to him about. And he's very knowledgeable. And we, you know, we both nerd out on our fucking shit. But anyway, Laura doesn't have content. Okay, Vainglory. Then why do you watch her? Why are you watching me? Weird. So anyway, but my whole point is that, you know, they have real content. And so I assume that their Patreons, you know, have content as well, right? That they do things extra. I know Duty Ron has some perks in his Patreon where he, you know, he has phone calls with some of the people that follow him and whatever. He covers special cases. You know, Duty Ron's another great person who I should be supporting, right? I should take that money and put it towards people who I really do appreciate. Gray Hughes, you know, I know Gray puts a lot of work into his videos and his lives, and he does a lot of research and time. I know all 3 of those men put time into their channels. But this is $50 a month. It's like almost like spending $50 a month on like the fucking, you know, smut, like fucking rag, like those rag magazines, like fucking In Touch or, you know, fucking National Enquirer. Like, that's exactly what it's like. But it's not even like half as good, because at least when you read the National Enquirer, you can fucking understand it. Because when you read this woman's post, it's like your head just wants to fucking pop, especially me. You guys all know I'm a little bit of a stickler when it comes to the fucking English language, punctuation and shit like that. And I'm not the best, you know, I'm by no means an English professor or anything, but I'm a little bit of a stickler for the English language, right? So it's like, oh, it's like fucking cringe, right? So like, that's what these women are paying for. They're paying for that. And it's not like, all right, people that are in Laura's Patreon, right, know that when they're supporting Laura, you know, Laura's a single mom. She has 3 kids. Laura's definitely more humble, no matter what you fucking people want to say. This is why none of this shit makes sense to me, right? Basically, the same things. Ooh, that was weird. The same things that they accuse Laura of doing, right, is pretty much happening in her Patreon. I mean, nobody's planning fantasy rapes. We'll just put that out there, right? But, you know, people's personal business and information are definitely being put out there for sure. People that are subscribers, former, you know, clients and shit like that, that's what's being put out there. So I figured I might as well get this all out because according to who told me, somebody told me this the other day, she supposedly called my police station or some bullshit. Go ahead, call my police station. They'll fucking laugh at you, just like they laughed at me when I walked in there a couple of weeks ago with some disturbing shit. And they're just like, yeah, can't help you. Sorry. There is no cyber unit. If there was, don't you think I would have had my cop call? So stop lying to people. And why do you know what precinct I'm in anyway? But that's beside the point. So, okay. So there was all this shit going on, right? And now I was like, this is insane. So Barbie, Kim, they all fell out with her. And, I was friends with them. So now I'm like, I feel like I'm obligated to tell my friends who are being fucking attacked in there and their personal shit's being put out in there. Like, I felt like, okay, I stayed there for that. And then all of a sudden, I don't even remember when it was. And I remember going in there and there was tons of fucking pictures of me and all this fucking crazy shit. And then I go in there one day and there's my fucking brother's face, his big fucking forehead, like his suit, his jacket, like what the fuck? It was a picture from his LinkedIn. And I'm just like, why is my brother's face in this woman's Patreon? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? What the fuck is going on right now? Sorry, but you got a lot of moisturizer for hand washing. LOL. What do you mean? Yes, Irish gal. I put moisturizer on my hands probably about, 30 times a day. And I'm not even joking. Like, I moisturize my hands after every time I put that fucking hand sanitizer on. It's bad. But anyway, so yeah, I go in there and I see my brother's fucking face in there. Okay. And then I scroll down. Okay. And she writes like some bullshit about it. And I could show you guys. I could show you guys a post. Okay. And then I scroll down and look, there's fucking Satan in the fucking thing. And she's talking about how she reached out to Satan and all this other bullshit. And then I keep scrolling and there's a post where it's a picture of my brother's wife with like everything out there. It was from her job, right? It was from her job and it had the location that she works at was written right on there with the, phone number. You can only see like half the phone number, but like anybody with half a brain could have sat there and figured out. So then I go in the comment section and I see Marsha, first comment, oh, I hope she answers you. So she's saying that she reached out to my brother's wife. And then Marsha's there. Oh, I hope she fucking reaches out to you. And I'm like, wow, these same people who are so against doxing and fucking looking people up are encouraging somebody that they hope that they reached out to my brother's wife. Like, why the fuck are you even reaching out to my brother's wife? Why? And then you cannot go back now and say that this didn't happen. My name is Christina Bella. I have no fucking idea who that bitch is. She's sick. She's like Jodi Arias's fucking long lost twin sister. That's who Christina is. So, yeah, no, Nenny, it's true. It's true. I have screenshots, which I could share. I will gladly share with you guys. And I was just kind of shocked. Well, it's in the videos. It's in the fucking Molly Go Hershey videos. And at that point in time, I kind of just lost my shit. Hold on, I just gotta grab something because I'm thirsty. I kind of want an ice pop. Hold on. Why would they make banana flavored ice pops? Ooh. Oh, that looks like a cherry. Did I look her up or someone else? Connie, I believe it was Christina is my stalker who looked her up. But surprise, it's so strange. Oh, I totally skipped over a bunch of shit here. There was also Black Queen was coming for me. Who else? At that point in time, she started coming very hard after me. I think it was sometime in like January, February, right after she fell out with, Barbie and Kim and all that. She started coming after me pretty fucking hard. And now at that point in time, I wasn't about to leave because I was like, oh, this is good. I could see like what the fuck she's saying. That was like January, February. And I believe it was probably around early March where she then posted my brother's fucking pictures and all that shit in there. So I skipped that whole part. And then Black Queen. And I find it really funny too. Like she was talking about how she was in contact with Christina. And I'm like, really? Because, like, if you know Christina, right? If you've ever seen Christina, and she looks like one of those fucking crunchy granola fucking people who wears Birkenstocks and definitely owns at least 2 pairs of Crocs, okay? If you look at her, and you look at Marissa who's walking around with her fucking, Chanel bags, you're like, how the fuck are these two friends? Like, this doesn't make any sense, Well, why do you think they're friends? They're friends because Christina came after me. And oh God, Christina came after me. And that's the only reason that they're really friends. Although she could sit here and say that I only become friends with people that hate her, but that's not true at all, because I was friends with several people that also liked and supported her and throughout the last year, and I never had a fucking problem with them ever. Okay. So, you always have to remember whatever she's saying about me, 99% of the time, it's just projection. And it's really her. Why is my chat not moving? Hold on a second. Okay. You guys could still hear me, right? So most of the time it's fucking pure projection on me. In fact, Meerkat, you know what I'm saying. Birkenstocks. Actually, I saw some cute Birkenstocks today. I'm not gonna lie. At Dick's Sporting Goods. But anyway, the whole point is that I'm just saying they're opposite people. And then it's like, oh, your friends are her and all these people that are coming after me, right? Truth Seeker always comes and makes a fucking video and talks about my husband, right, cheating on me, which is not fucking true. But she's, friends are her all of a sudden and donating money to her channel. And I showed you guys that like a couple weeks ago. So I really got fucking pissed after seeing my brother's photos in there, okay, and his wife, and it's like, it's such a violation for somebody to fucking reach out to your family. Now, I know I speak about my family here. I know I have a whole entire series about them, but I don't put their personal information out there for a reason. And to have, I don't know what they were trying to do. I don't know what she was looking to accomplish by reaching out to my brother's wife, because she's another fucking compulsive liar. And God, if those two ever met in person, fucking holy shit. It's like Satan, and they'd probably, like, churches would just fucking crumble to the ground as they walked down the fucking street together. Like, seriously, I couldn't even fucking imagine. But let me see if I can find you guys some of the stuff that was in there. I just gotta go into my, hold on a second. Because I paid for it, so I might as well show you guys, right? So anyway, I did tell a few people, and I knew somebody had told her. I wasn't very secretive about it. If I was, I wouldn't have told so many people if it was a big fucking secret. I told a lot of people. Now, I know the burning question here is going to be, well, Leanna, Diane went there. You called Diane a liar. Well, you know why I did that? Because fuck you, Diane. Still to this day, fuck you. I feel the same way. Now, I owe her an apology in a sense, and I am sorry. But in the other sense, I'm not sorry. Okay, because she deserved to look like a fucking asshole, in my opinion. Because Diane, first of all, comes up on, she's always talking about how you need proof, right? She does a panel where she provides no proof. And the other problem is that Diane knows Diane, more than a lot of people, okay, know what this woman's done, right? How she's doxed my phone number, how Diane knows how I feel about her involvement with, the fucking police calls. She knows how strongly I feel about that. I've discussed it with her many, many, many times. Okay. Diane just knows the history, the whole entire history in great detail. And yet Diane betrayed something that I told her in confidence. Okay. I told her, and I don't even know if I told her I was in there. I don't even remember. I might have like said somebody else was in there. And she also lied about, that was the other thing that pissed me off. Diane completely lied. She was like, she made it like, she was like, oh, why would you go in there? She never fucking said that to me. Whatever she says, that's not what she said to me. Exactly, Tiffany. She also shouldn't have outed your secrets. She was your friend. So, you know what? She got what she fucking deserved. Okay? Because plus I think I still had like 3 weeks left, and I was like, you fucking bitch. The $50 is gone now, Diane. I'm gonna fucking be out, you know, and not even be in there, which is exactly what happened. I don't think I ever got refunded, or maybe she cut me off at the beginning of the month. I don't even remember. The whole point is, you know, there was no reason for Diane to do that to me except to just be an asshole and to hurt me, or to try to get, you know, that person who she knows has come after me, was sending fucking other people after me, like Black Queen and all these other fucking assholes, right? Diane knows. She knows exactly what's going on. I have Black Queen threatening to dox my fucking family and all this other bullshit. And Diane goes and tells her that. Wow, Diane. Wow. You know, Diane, I would never do that to you. I would never fucking go to your worst fucking enemy and tell them something, so to give them another reason to come after you and harm you. And although Diane may not believe that she participated in the police calls in any way and put my family in danger, she knows that I do feel that way. And so I kind of felt like, fuck you, Diane. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. And then to go on a live, she did it all on purpose just to fuck with me. And so I fucked with her right back. And I was an asshole right back to her. So I apologize, you know, for misleading everybody in the situation, but it had to be done. Because Diane's a fucking asshole at the end of the day for doing that. She really is. I told her at a time when we were friends, and I have not fucking betrayed her trust in that way, or, you know, gone around showing everybody, you know, our emails and shit like that. And it's like, I cannot believe that she would fucking do that to me. I just can't. So that is Diane. Diane was hurt because I fucking here. See, that's a great example, right? Another place where Diane, they blew something up way out of proportion. I called Diane a liar, dude. I called her a liar because she did tell a lie when she came into my chat one day. That's all that happened. And she, in return, Diane had to smear my fucking name everywhere. You know, she had to go digging through my community posts and try to find one that she could use against me, right? So she found something from over a fucking year and a half ago and tried to use that against me. And then she did shit like this. And so I was kind of like, fuck you, Diane. And I'm sorry that I had to pull everybody else into it, you know, in a sense. But it's just the way it was. I felt like, you know, fuck you, Diane. But at the same time, I do owe her an apology. You know, it's such a fucking weird position to be in, but that's what happened as far as that's concerned. And yes, Tiffany went up on the panel that night, and she kind of, I didn't make her. I saw somebody just saying that. I didn't make her. I didn't even know she was going to go up there. Okay. But she was going off of what things I said. And so, you know, she shouldn't be blamed for that. I should take the blame for, you know, her not being honest in a sense, because that's my fault. Okay. But she knew what was going on. She knew the whole story, you know, and she was doing what a fucking friend does for a friend. And I'm thankful that she did that, because the whole point was that Diane did get up there with no proof and did it just maliciously to hurt me. Why do you owe her an apology? Connie, because I said she was lying, and technically she wasn't lying, right? But at that point in time, I felt like I was doing it in a sense also for my own protection, because I had this fucking Christina girl making videos, who I knew was friends with asshole. Black Queen was coming after me at that time, who was also friends with the fucking asshole. And then who else? I'm sure there was other people. I don't even remember. Even Alicia got in on it, which we've worked that out and apologized to one another. So I'm not going to hold that against her. But I'm just saying, there was a lot of shit going on. So it was kind of for my own protection in a sense too. Because it wasn't really the best time to out myself while all these fucking assholes are threatening to dox my family and all this other bullshit. And did I leave out Brian? Because I think he was also threatening me and same shit, going up on all these panels and whatever. So needless to say, at that point in time, I got kicked out of there, which was fine with me, fine with me. At that point in time, I'm pretty sure everybody that needed information from there, they got what they needed and they were able to do with what they had to do with it, whether it was give it to a lawyer, an attorney, or whatever the fuck they needed to do. She's lucky I didn't fucking report the shit out of her fucking Patreon for the shit that goes on in there, because and she's lucky. Enjoy my $200, bitch. You fucking talk about me like I'm fucking broke. Well, guess what? I'm not that broke, huh? I mean, whatever. To me, it was worth it in the end because, like I said, I was able to help other people who were dealing with her shit. And so if I had to do it all over again, I would. So, Capone, yes. Molly Go Hershey. I definitely felt like Molly Go Hershey actually helped her, didn't she? Now she helped her. I'm eating a nice pop. Don't mind me. Molly Go Hershey helped her because people saw what a shit show was going on there, and she got more and more Patreons. Right? I felt like those things needed to be seen at that time. But she fucks with so many people. So many people. And so it wasn't that big of a fucking deal. So here's the difference. Because this is something that I felt like had to be addressed, okay? And here's the difference. When people come on my page and they're like, when you pay $50 a month to watch someone you hate, I wasn't just like sitting there casually like, oh, let me just pay $50 a month, for this asshole. And so if that was the case, I probably would have did it a long time ago. I did it because there was a specific fucking reason I went in there. And it was because of Oni and the cop calls. And her saying specifically that there was information about my cop call in there and Oni. And never was. It wasn't shit in there. Nothing to lose, yeah. It was a good channel. Rest in peace, Molly Go Hershey. You shall forever stay there. But I will never make another video about that asshole. Harry Dix. AKA, I like Harry Dix. Harry Dix was another person that reached out to me and shared some wild stories with me. Wild stories. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, I'm just eating my ice pop. These things are so bad. So mad at Popsicle brand. They changed the formulation of their icicles and they just don't taste like the high fructose syrup shitty ones that I'm used to from when I was a kid. They use natural flavors. Ugh. Sorry, call me crazy, but I want the fucking red dye. and the unhealthy high fructose corn syrup in my fucking popsicle, so it still tastes like popsicles. Don't taste as good anymore. But anyway, anybody have any questions about this shit? Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Okay, so we can move the fuck on. So I pretty much trolled the entire community in a sense, right? With this. But I felt like it was a necessity because I was like, people like that, just like they all make us. This is where my fucking brain has problems, okay? Because the same people that fucking hate Laura, right, for all the things that they say that she does, right? Doxing people and, all this other shit. Follow somebody who fucking does exactly that. Somebody who has no respect for other people's fucking privacy whatsoever, right? And it just blows my fucking mind. It blows my fucking mind how people could, follow them. And I felt like putting that out there was kind of letting everybody see that, like, look, you fucking idiots, right? Same shit's going on in there, but nobody has a problem, right? Diane and Wendy aren't firing fucking lives up about her having my brother's information in there and his wife and saying that they were going to reach out to my wife. They're not firing lives up about that, right? Reaching into my real life. I don't see Marsha firing up lives about that. Why? Because Marsha was encouraging it, and she'll deny it to this day, but she did. And I don't see any of them upset about the shit that goes on when it's violating my privacy or Tiffany's privacy or, Laura's privacy. And that's why this selective outrage bullshit needs to fucking end. Because if you're going to fucking be mad, then you need to be mad at fucking everybody, right? Now, I'm not mad at this person, okay? I just stay the fuck away from them for the most part. But a lot of people like to use the comparison that, because I do say, if you don't like Laura, why the fuck are you watching her? Right. But like, these people are literally have nothing to do with Laura. Laura's never hurt them personally. Right. Laura's never done anything to them. And they're doing the same things. Okay. Marianne made a post today where she admits that she joined Laura's Patreon. I mean, not Patreon, her membership. Granted, it was only $1.99 a month, but Marianne also joined her Patreon back in the day for $20 a month, and so did I. And that was, again, having to do with the cop calls. It was, it was investigative purposes, and I could joke about it now. In fact, me and Laura talked about that last night. We talked about who I was and everything like that. Hold on. What did this asshole have to say? Dirty deleter. Jesus Christ, makeup mobster. You sound disgusting eating and chewing with your mouth open. Dirty deleter. My mouth wasn't open, but I had ice pop in my mouth. Sorry. It's kind of have no choice when there's fucking whatever. But if I sound so disgusting, you could very easily just click out of the video and not hear it. Isn't that easy? Instead of just sitting here complaining about it? I don't know. But anyway, that's my whole entire point. Was, I went in there for a reason. It wasn't like I just joined it and whatever. I have spent $200 on like way stupider shit. So it is what it is. But it was an interesting few months. Very interesting. Let me see if I can find some of the wonderful things that I gathered while in there. Hold on a second. Some of the things that you might have not seen. Let's see. I'm just shocked at how many times I've seen other people's, you go to have a personal conversation with somebody, right? And over text or whatever. And I knew every time, like, say, Laura talked to her, because every time Laura talked to her, one of Laura's screenshots ended up in the fucking Patreon. So it was like there were certain people I had, that she would constantly post screenshots from them, and that was part of the juicy, gossip for her Patreons. It's like, oop, she knows that Laura's one of the things that, they love to obsess over. And so she would, talk a lot about Laura in there. In fact, I was quite surprised to see how much Laura was actually discussed in there. Hold on, let me see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see what we got. See what we got here. Anything interesting? I'm sure there's some interesting shit in here. Oh, Pugs' text were sent in there. Okay. Laura, so here's one of Laura's screenshots. Let me see. I'm not I'll screen share if I can. Like, she would post this. This was a whole entire fucking post that said, ask Oni or Gray to investigate. Oni really is the best. I don't know. Laura talking about Oni at some point in time. Who is this? Laura again about her CPS call. There was an email from her. Every time Laura, I am sure she still does it. If there's any contact with her, just know that it's ending up in her Patreon every fucking time you talk to her. Here's one of the things where she was standing up for fucking Oni. Hold on a second. Oh, and also you pay for her psychic abilities in here too, because she gives a lot of warnings that she knows things. She magically knows, just like she did, the other night with the Kim Lowry shit. It's like, magic. I magically know. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's flip through. I'm just looking to see. And I asked you guys if you had questions, but I can't see them right now. So it was definitely an interesting few months. And to be honest with you guys, it was worth the money because, like I said, I helped people who needed help in that situation. Don't be hating. Like Susan Livingston. Hopefully she'll just leave Susan the fuck alone now. And not, spread her personal business. What's this? Mandy. Someone's getting jealous again. Here, this is about Laura. Someone's getting jealous again. She always said she gets so jealous when I'm on vacation. So to add to the list of me not owning my home, that I'm broke, that my husband left me, that I lost custody of Jake, now I've gone international. Her and her misery actually amuses me and makes me want to go on more trips. Must be miserable in Alabama. Sad woman. That's what these people are fucking paying $50 for. Okay. So hold on. What is this bullshit? Boyd. Something about Boyd. Oni. November 19th. Oni. I believe Oni has been through enough. Aw, poor cop calling Oni. The constant harassment is enough. He's apologized many times. Really? Because he hasn't even admitted to anything except for calling the cops on himself. But that's it. And he's never apologized to Marianne, as far as I know, and he's never apologized to me. And he fucking owes both of us apologies. Who's this? I like to go Hershey until you docked MGL's address. I don't know nothing about that. What address? I don't know nothing about that. Well, she shouldn't be reaching out to my family members. I didn't know that was an address. Anyway, he regrets a lot of the things, and it's been very hard to keep him up in his good graces. And I'm not going to lie, there's one person in particular who will not be happy until something truly devastating happens to Oni. And that chick is really pissing me off. I don't know who she's talking about there. Oh, so all right. So yeah. So here was things about Kim. Okay. So it was a lot of the reason that I stayed in there was because of Kim. Because Kim would ask, I did share with her, and Kim would actually reach out to me and ask me, and I could show you guys text messages. Has Marissa said anything about me in her Patreon? Like, she wanted to know, which is so funny because, like, Barbie, she couldn't fucking care less. Like, she really didn't. But Kim, she wanted to fucking know. She wanted to know if she was being talked about. I pray for your son and family. Keep letting your light shine no matter what, Pugs. Yes. I don't know if you guys weren't in here earlier. We're sending positive vibes and prayers for Pugs, because her son is, in pretty serious condition in the hospital with an illness right now. Not COVID or anything like that, but Pugs, I'm gonna message you when I get off here. So hang in there, girl. So yeah, she's talking about last week, 26 blood clots. Now she's doing meet and greets. Who has the imagination to make this up? And she posted, what is this? Something from Kim's, right? Okay, so this is Kim's full names here. All right. So this is one of the things that pissed me off because I know Kim came on, YouTube like many people did, and they used their first and last name, but like this exposes her Facebook page. Okay. So now all these fucking weirdos from Patreon have access to her Facebook page. It's like, anyway, they know what her maiden name is, her, everything, all her information. Hi everyone. I wanted to share something with all of you. I don't want sympathy. This is Kim on her Facebook. But it's a public post, otherwise I wouldn't be reading it. But you've all have been here with me for a long time. I felt that you had the right to know. I went to the Cleveland Clinic a few months ago after noticing some significant loss of vision. Sorry, this is hard to see because it's really small. I was told that this part of the progression of my mitochondrial disease, that this is part of the progression of my mitochondrial disease. There is no known treatment and it is rapidly progressive. I can no longer drive, and I just spent 2 weeks in the ICU with a pulmonary embolism. Where was she at this post? She has like a map. I can't see, but it doesn't matter. Hold on a second. Although things are not looking positive at the moment, I'm a fighter. I've conquered worse and will continue to do so. Thank you all for being amazing friends over these years. For my hometown ites, I'm not going to say what it is. I will be home and staying at blank house. Oh, shit. Next Monday. I would love to see as many of you as possible. 2 of my sons will be with me to see where I grew up and with all the fun memories of my childhood there. If you have suggestions, restaurants, other things while I'm there, please let me know. So she's talking to her friends and family in this post, clearly. Okay, it's on Facebook. And the people who she grew up with. She's speaking of her hometown, okay? And Marissa's calling this a fucking meet and greet. Meet and greet. Oh, geez. Hold on. Let me see. Something about Laura. What's this? Ever wonder why some of these people are going from true crime straight to drama? Conundrum. And they are going for Oni. Easy target, huh? Think there's more money in drama. Nope. And with YouTube's church service changes, what? You people picked the wrong time to get into drama. Church? What? I don't know. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. The new terms of service can be regulated by the government, has a certain algorithm to protect children. Whatever. This is bullshit. Let me get to some of the good stuff here. Oh, who's she talking about here? Oh, okay. I heard there's a mess on YouTube. I don't want to hear it, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm seeing screenshots left and right from really shady people like herself. Oni says he is truly sorry to everyone. He says that he has to apologize to John Chromes, John Chromes, publicly and privately, and he doesn't know why he won't accept his apology. But the most interesting part is that I never knew that these were only private texts to Jay for justice. Sadly, Jay told only a couple of days ago that she has only just begun. It is going to be releasing more texts of private conversations, and I only said that he can't imagine what she would have. Oh, I think she meant Oni. Oni said that he can't imagine what she would have because that was the worst thing that he had ever said. So he's afraid that she's going to make up some bullshit, but I don't know. Hold on a second. Tony is a bit of a recluse. Now, I believe again she meant to say Oni, but it says Tony. Oni is a bit of a recluse and has a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder. He's very talented, but he gets frequent panic attacks. He has been on a heart monitor for months. She believes him, but doesn't. Whatever. I really wish that everyone, and it's not even a lot of people, would just kind of leave him alone because he takes the stuff really personally. John yelled at me the other day and said that he can't believe that I would take up for a racist, but I wasn't taking up for a racist. That's not the case at all. Drunk crimes is a whole nother story, trust me. Now, there's no punctuation in that whole entire paragraph. It's very hard to decipher what's being said. I can't believe the behavior that I have seen from some of these adults that I considered to be close to. It has been absolutely disgusting to watch. That's another thing that she does in here. She fucking constantly talks about how horrible everybody else is. Like she's some fucking saint. Try to enjoy your weekend, everyone. Tomorrow morning, I'm finally going to meet one of my life coaching clients that I have been coaching for over a year. There's no meet and greet or anything like that going on here in London, like as if anybody thought there was. Oh, fuck, I just lost that. Hold on a second. Ugh. Oh, what happened? What did I do here? Whatever. She was just talking about London. Is this the rest of it? Hold on a second. So she had a lot of sympathy for Oni. Granted, this was before, I believe, what's her face's cop call came out. Yeah, drunk crimes. Don't ask me what that was. That's what it says. Drunk crimes. I mean, it's like fucking unbelievable. I mean, if you're gonna use talk to text, like at least, dude, not for nothing. These people are paying $50 a month. Proofread your shit. Like, you know, for $50 a month, I'd be like making sure that my shit made sense at least. Most of the time, these things don't make sense. Hold on. So there's text messages from Laura. What's this? Fuck. Hold on. I have to go back through everything. Straight to the government. Oh, is this it? No, this is her talking. She talked a lot about like the YouTube rules. Hold on. Oh, this is it. She's going to meet blah blah blah. All right, this is about her life coaching client. And then the next post after that was fucking holy shit. Text of her going off on Laura, I think. Sent that to you. Oh no, this is Laura going off on her. What is she saying? Laura is messing with Science Girl. Okay. Keck, you are. Who the hell is making these childish, fucked up videos? This must stop. I'm no Laura fan, but enough already. Okay. She was actually sticking up for Laura there. I don't know why. Oni, he don't bite. He knows he fucked up. John's sending me fucked up text messages that I support a racist. Seriously, the guy apologized. And by the way, Oni never said to John. He never said that to John. So that makes it okay that he called John the N-word. Oh my God. Wow. He said it privately to Jay. So she's excusing Oni's racist fucking behavior. A text message from John, which I won't read. A screenshot, Michael Tremley in the house. Michael Tremley made the Patreon here. Apparently, I'm dumb now. Who does this sound like? Oh, yeah, they think I'm Michael Tremley. I think a lot of her Patreons think I'm Michael Tremley. Chat publicly as Buttmole. Who's that? Oh, interesting. Who's Buttmole? That must be somebody in her Patreon's troll account or one of her friends. Let me see what else is going on here. I hope someone understands this. I have a very bad feeling. Here we go. I have a very bad feeling about YouTube. This was prior to Laura's CPS call. And I keep saying that I know something bad is going to happen when I'm in London. See, that's so funny. When we look back on these things, this was written November 11th, right? Laura's CPS call happened, I believe, the 19th. So she's like predicting the future. I hope. And then people are always like, she wouldn't be able to keep a secret. She would tell on herself. Well, she does tell on herself all the fucking time. She just doesn't directly say it sometimes. But like, why would you even say something like this? Like, really? Why do you get these feelings? It's a little strange. Every time something happens like that, she gets feelings beforehand. I don't know. Either she's fucking psychic or, I don't know what's going on here. So she's saying that something bad's gonna happen. I don't understand what it is. I don't know who it's going to involve. For all intents and purposes, it could most likely be something that's going to happen to me, but my intuition is usually very right, and I'm really hoping that someone doesn't hurt themselves. I hope me and my family are safe, but right now I feel like everybody should lay low right now. I went to sleep for some reason. I picked up my phone. I haven't been to Alicia's live in about 2.5 hours, and something made me turn it on. When I did, there was a horrible message in there, and it said that they wanted to slice on his throat. I don't know. The account was must kill only or something. What? Who made that account? The account was must kill only. Only she every time she means to write only, it says only. Or something to that effect. I heard Brian St. John is trying to trace it. I told Brian to jump off of there, and I told Alicia to end her live. I just don't know what it is, but it's not good. Whatever. This is stupid. Where's like I'm trying to find one of the really good like rambly ones that was about me, because those are the best ones, to be honest with you. Hold on. This is going shit. Do I have any of the like more recent shit? Maybe not. Let me see. This is all old before when you got busted. So it was a lot of stuff about Laura and a lot of stuff about shit, man. This is old stuff. All right. I'm gonna have to look, but there's some good fucking rambly, fucking great manifestos in there about me. Tiffany says, hold on, I'll get you one. I've sent her a few. These are older ones. These are definitely. Oh, here's Marianne's text messages. Wait, is this the right one? Marianne, but she did how many about to seize and just this, and oh, what is this? Hold on. I didn't even fucking see this shit. Whose is that? Jen? Wow, you're a bitch. I didn't do anything to you. How dare you insinuate on your live that I fucked Oni over? Oh, that must be from Jays for Justice. Hold on. Kim. Ooh, what's this? This is juicy. I didn't even look at half this shit, to be honest with you. I screenshot it, but I didn't look at it. Yeah, so we'll wait for Tiffany. She's got a few juicy ones. You absolutely know your reputation is shot in this community, and you will always be disliked by many because of it. Your lies and not owning your mess has caught up with you finally. Banana Bicycle. Why are you in here talking to Laura? Like, obviously Laura's not the fucking subject here. And, do you think like she's gonna like all of a sudden be like, oh my God, some random troll named Banana Bicycle has opened my eyes to my ways, right? Because you're like the 900th person that's talked shit to her, probably just today alone or this week alone. You really think, like, do you realize how you're wasting your fucking precious time on this earth? Really, really are. I love Banana Bicycle. Are you smoking crack? Smoking. I like that. I am very much liked in this community. Maybe you should stop listening to lies. There you go, Laura. There you go. What hasn't she owned? Like, I would love a specific example of what she has not owned. Because I don't believe, right? And this this was even when I was not talking. Hey, Ditterbug. This was even when I was not talking to Laura, right? We were not cool with each other. Laura, Diane went and they showed the Patreon chats, right? And that whole fucking rape conversation, right? And they made a huge fucking deal about it. And they were like trying to force Laura into owning it. And I was like, I remember watching at that point in time, and I was friends with all those people at that point. And I'm thinking in my head, well, she's kind of got a point. Like, she shouldn't own that because she didn't say it. She did not say that. I think Laura's suggestion in that conversation was to put the person on a dating site or something like that, right? And then somebody else suggested posting them up on Craigslist as prostitutes. Okay, that wasn't Laura. She didn't do that. So why would she own it? And then somebody else, yet another person, suggested the rape fantasy, and they made it very clear that they were joking when they said it. They made it very, very clear that they were joking. Now, I understand to some people it's triggering and it's not funny, and rape humor and shit like that is not funny. But I remember them wanting Laura to take responsibility for it. And I was even, kind of going along with it at that time. But as I saw more and more of those chats, I started to realize, like, she can't control what the people in her chats are saying, right? And I mean, sure, yeah, she could kick the person out, but at the end of the day, why does she have to apologize for other people's words and actions? You know what I'm saying? Why does she have to take ownership of other people's words and actions? So when there was one specific thing I remember they were trying to get her to apologize for at that time. And I was like thinking in my head, like, Laura refused to apologize for it. She refused. And I remember saying to them in their chat, all right, why do you guys want an apology even at this point? Like, first of all, who the fuck? I don't know why Diane and Wendy, they're very big on apologies, okay? But sometimes, like, apologies are just words, right? And if you have to solicit one from somebody, or if you have to beg, or, what they were doing in this case, try to force an apology out of somebody, it's like null and void at that point. Who the fuck even wants the apology at that point? Because it's not sincere. Like, sincere apologies come from the heart, and nobody has to tell you to apologize. You just do it, So, I mean, and then the other thing is, if she's not sorry about something, why would she apologize for it? Like, let's just be real, okay? If Laura, let's just take this situation with the suicide comment, right? If Laura woke up tomorrow, fired up a fucking live, and said, you know what? I'm sorry, Randy. Is that really going to fucking change anything? Is that really going to fucking change anything? Are they going to stop, talking shit about her and looking for things and picking at everything and talking about her fucking hair and all that other shit? Because I don't think it will. Because I know I personally have said shit, right? And I've apologized for it. And they never let you fucking live it down. Ever. They never fucking let you live it down. So, they're still talking about the fucking needle comment that I made. The stick a needle in your arm. Okay? Bad fucking choice of words on my part. Really bad choice of words. And so that's partially why I can understand what Laura's going through. Because I made a very fucking bad choice of words. I made a bad, mistake. And I was very honest about the way I felt about it. I'm sorry I said it, and I'm sorry if I hurt other people here, but to the person that I said it to, I'm not sorry, because that person is just nonstop shit talking about me all the fucking time, all the time. So, I'm not sorry, and I'm not going to give her a false apology for words that I said, but I am sorry to everybody else that I offended, because it was a poor choice of words and it was out of character for me. And, it wasn't my proudest moment here on YouTube. But has that changed anything? No, They don't give a fuck because they're just going to sit here and they're going to search for the next thing to get pissed off, with me about. Now it's this, right? Now they're all coming into my comments and as you guys could see, coming into the chats, or at least the mods could see. And, they're like, oh my God, I remember, okay, the night that Diane did the live where she was talking about Laura's comment, the suicide comment, I was watching and I see the chat. I see my name orange. I'm not even in the fucking chat. I'm watching and I see my name lit up in the fucking chat. MM and TM, they're going to still support it. Like already, okay, before we had even, either one of us had even fucking spoken about it or even knew it had happened, they were already assuming that we were going to side with Laura, and think and support it. And I was just like, I cannot fucking believe this shit. Like, what? Like, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. They don't even know. And even if I disagree with what she's saying, I'm Emma saying what I was trying. Hey, NYC, my platinum girl. You were on a panel, NYC. I didn't see that. Why don't you ever come on my panel? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't matter if she apologizes. If she apologizes, if she doesn't apologize, it's not going to fucking make a difference. Okay. Her, just like me, has reached out, has offered her platform, to come talk. And you want to know what their excuse is? And I see them saying it in the chat all the time. Well, why would Randy? Okay. Laura said this the other day. She said that, she invited Randy to come in and talk, right, on her panel. But Randy didn't come. And you want to know what their excuse is? Well, why should Randy go on there? And, when all her people are blocked and they can't, she can't have her support. So that's their way of controlling things because they don't want to come in, if they're blocked, they can't support her silently by just being there. So it has to be on Diane's channel or Randy's channel. Laura has to go to their channel where their fucking chat will completely rip her apart and demolish her. And they'll sit there and allow it. How is that fair? Because I don't think if Randy came up on Laura's panel, to be honest with you, I don't think her chat would be as fucking vicious. I really don't. I don't think they would, would they, maybe disagree with some of the things? Sure. But I don't think they would be vicious. Like I've seen, some of Diane's mods and the people in her chats be towards her. But the whole point is, right? Sometimes you extend. LOLs on Laura. Oh, get out of here, NYC. I missed Laura's live before. I was out. My whole point here is that, we've extended, I know Laura has, and I know I have too. I've extended, contact with these people, email me. I've Kiki, for example, I reached out to her, tried to email her, tried to settle this whole thing about her niece being doxxed and all this shit. And guess what? She won't answer me. So don't sit up on a fucking panel crying and complaining, because at that point, I think you're just trying to get sympathy. You're not looking to settle anything, right? Because I reached out to you in an attempt to try to just settle things and move the fuck on. And you won't answer me. So why the fuck are you on YouTube talking about it then? I've asked them to come in my chats. I've allowed all of them to come in here and voice their opinions. I invite them to come up on my panel, some of them I have no desire to fix things with. Some of those people I have no desire to make peace with at all. At all. Just no desire. Because I just truly think that they're shitty people. Not all of them, but some of them. But none of these things are ever going to get solved because the way that we're doing things now isn't working, right? It's just gonna, it's gonna end up happening, and I'm sorry. And I can envision CPS showing up at Laura's house for a fucking third time now. A third time. They know that her children have been traumatized 3 fucking times, but they continue to do this shit. They continue to fucking go after her, and then they get mad at her for fucking reacting to them. That's what I can't even understand. That night, okay, Laura made a comment maybe about Randy on my live. And so from one fucking little comment, it turned into, this how many hour-long drag fest, right, about Laura. And when I say drag fest, I'm talking about, they talked about everything from her hair to her car to her fucking, like, everything. Just really petty, crazy things, sitting up there comparing prizes that they gave away. Oh, I gave away Coach purses. What did she give away? What does it matter? What does that shit matter? Like, seriously, does that really matter in your life? Diane, I'm seriously asking, does that really fucking matter what you're giving away on your channel? What does that have to do with anything? I'm just completely lost on that one. Laura made a comment after Randy went live. After. Okay, thank you, Dela Plant. So there you go. After she went live. So, like, they just sat up there and just bitched and moaned. And I was like, I didn't listen to the whole entire thing, but I listened to a good portion of it. And I just couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, what was the purpose of this? Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. And then when she reacts, oh God, nothing to lose. Yeah. If I hear YouTube fodder, the word fodder one more time, might lose. I might have something to lose. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just fucking mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. You can't react to these people. So I guess in their sense, Laura should just sit there and take it, right? She deserves it. She deserves to have hours and hours and hours long panels dedicated exclusively to talking about her. She deserves it. So she should just sit back and take it. She shouldn't defend herself. She shouldn't react to it in any way. And I know it's so hard for maybe some of their subscribers to understand, but when you're a creator, right, and you're being like backed into a fucking corner, and you're constantly being, you're just constantly seeing all this negative shit about yourself. Like, we're people too. We have feelings. I know Laura definitely has a tougher shell than most people, but don't think that she doesn't have feelings, because she does. Don't think that seeing these things, even myself, like, I have feelings. Sometimes I try my damnedest not to let these people affect me, but sometimes, the I don't know. Sometimes it just like happens. Sometimes it just, I'm in a vulnerable or weak moment and it happens. And then, you react to it and it's like, you can't take it back once you have that reaction to it. So, let's just look back into last week where she was trying to do, her own thing. She was doing the fucking reborn lives and stuff, right? And just trying to focus on other shit. I've seen her trying to do that several times, but there's always something. It's always something. It's always something. They always find something to complain about. Confession, I started COVID. COVID is my fault. And again, like, I don't agree with, talking about suicide and stuff like that. I don't, but I do understand as a human being and as a person who's had to deal with the same thing, like saying something stupid at some point on here. I understand, like, I get what she's going through. I totally get it. I feel bad for her members. They're paying for a membership to hear about Laura constantly on a members only live stream. Do they not have anything else to offer their members? That's pathetic. Melanie, thank you. Yeah, exactly. There's like, people are paying, right, but they want that. I think there's a lot of them. If you watch that live stream and you see who was in the fucking chat, the members only chat, it was like the core group of, her haters were in there. That's who their main supporters are. So, they're catering to them, I guess, in a sense. They'll run with that one now. Yeah, they will. Muppets in the middle, like, oh my God, she joked about COVID, Oh, thanks, Tiffany. Hold on. I think Tiffany's come through with some goodies. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Oh my God. Okay. All right. You guys ready? Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, hold on a second. Shit. Oh, hold on. She's having trouble. Never mind. She's having trouble finding some good ones. She had to erase some texts at one point in time because her phone had no service. Hold on a second. Damn it. I wanted to share a good one with you guys. I have some really, really, really good ones. I'll have to maybe do that another time, although I don't care to talk about this fucking asshole again. I'll have to see if I can find some good ones somewhere. You know where I might have them? Hold on a second. There's some goodies out there. There was this really, really good one right before I fucking left. I gotta look in like March, I think, or February, because there was some fucking good ones in there about me, and they were epic. They were fucking epic. Hold on, let me see. I mean, they're like these long, rambly, just fucking unbelievably crazy manifestos. What's this shit? Oh, this was like when 20 people with COVID every day. Somebody has COVID. Hold on. What? Oh, Jesus. It's going to take me forever to find one of these. Mother effer. There's some really fucking good ones too, but it's going to take me quite a while to find it. And I don't want to waste your guys' time with me just sitting here looking through. Oh, shit. Wait, I think I found one. Oh, this is a comment. Oh, here's her lying about having my fucking family. She writes, whoever is the mole here, Tiffany Marie, thinks we have phone numbers and addresses of MM's family. So she writes back, I personally don't have any phone numbers of any of that chick's family or addresses. I don't know anything about that. I think they are talking about Christina. Christina is in contact with them, and I've only talked to her one time, and it was very short. And then she came on my panel, and she doesn't like to do panels. I think Leona made it worse when she decided to dox, like documents, that girl. Christina is my name. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about because I never doxed that asshole. Like, no, I did not dox her, but she just like says I did. So I did, hold on a second. Hey, Marianne. I don't know if you were in here earlier. I didn't see you. What Leona seems to fail to realize is that all the things she has done for years, and now it's been discovered by someone who actually supported her channel, that she had another channel, that all these things are coming to light because she's forcing people to dislike her and look into her life. Now, I don't know why she seems to be under the impression that like that channel, I have another channel, that it was a big series, like secret. Like, but if you go under any of my evil series, the video is there. I shared it under almost every single fucking video in the description because I referred people to it because there were certain things that I didn't want to repost that were posted on there. But she thinks it was like some secret that, they cracked the case there. And she's like, the things I've done for years, what have I done for years? What are you talking about? So she says that's what happens when you put yourself out there on social media. Ready? Noodles, also why I tell people, I don't know what the fuck noodles are. She just says noodles, also why I tell people when they ask me if they should do a YouTube channel, I always say no. She always tells people not to do the YouTube channel because she doesn't want any competition. That's why. So she tells everybody, no, you shouldn't do a YouTube channel because, you know, I went through such a horrible time on YouTube. Well, you went through such a horrible time because you were a fucking asshole. I mean, let's just be realistic, right? Because, you know, even with all the shit I've been through, I still feel like the fucking good outweighs the bad. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so she says, let's be real here. Makeup mobster. Oh shit, what happened to the rest of this? Oh, makeup mobster doesn't like getting called out. She doesn't like getting caught in her lies, and she thinks that she's pulling a fast one over everybody. And if I was ever at all interested in her private life, trust me, I would have put in the effort to do the same crap that she did to me a long time ago. But this girl does not interest me. This is the funniest shit. Okay, so she's saying I don't interest her, but I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys what she had of me in her Patreon. Okay, I'm glad she just I'm just glad she found someone else to obsess over. I just can't believe after all this time, she never thought that anybody would ever find out what she was up to all this time or that her family was going to get fed up. Like, what was I up to? What the fuck is this asshole talking about? This doesn't even make any fucking sense. Okay. And then she goes on and says, and if her sister in law actually decides to do something about it in a way, she has every right, but still, it's not something that I would be interested in at all. I mean, I can't stress enough how much I am not interested in Leona and her life. In fact, she is the complete opposite of me. She has no accomplishments. Shit, this is so funny. She has no accomplishments. She has no goals. She's not funny. I'm sorry. Put a one in the chat if you think I'm funny, because I think I could be funny sometimes. And I'm not trying to be like full of myself, but people have told me I'm funny. She doesn't have a good personality. She doesn't mean well. And all she likes to do is criticize other people and show off. Doesn't this sound like she's talking about herself? Thank you for all the ones. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, I am funny. I am funny, god damn it. But like, it sounds to me like she's talking about she's describing herself here. What the fuck am I showing off? Can somebody tell me what I've been showing off? What do I show off? So I've done like little fucking cheesy shopping hauls, but like there's also a million other women on here that do that because people like myself with shopping addictions like to share the shit that they got. And people like me with shopping addictions like to watch what other people get. And thank you for all the ones. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Laura. So I'm not funny. I don't mean well. I like to criticize other people and show off. And it's basically just her turn to get caught out there. And it has absolutely nothing to do with me at all. I didn't bring it on her. She brought it on herself. So this long ass fucking paragraph is about somebody that she supposedly doesn't give two fucks about, right? Sure. Sure. We believe you. But she did. Okay, so that was March 15th. Now her Patreons, no offense, but they're pretty stupid because it was only, hold on, it was only a few days before that she posted my brother's wife's information in her Patreon. And then she conveniently erased it when it came out. Here it is on my birthday. On my birthday, she posted it. So she wrote, here, I'm going to send these. I'll show them to you guys. And then accused, well, that was another thing that Diane did that pissed me off about this whole situation because she then accused, oh, fuck, accused, this one's not crossed out. Fuck, I got to see if I can find an edited one, but for now, I'll just share. What do you mean? Oh, no. That's right. I have to update my phone. It won't download any of my fucking cloud stuff. Hold on a second. So now I have to re-screenshot this shit. Give me a second here. Jules, their patrons are dumb. I mean, all the offense. No, like seriously, and they all sat there like completely denying that they had seen this information. Like, there's no question, dude. There's no fucking question. This shit was in her Patreon, and she knows it was, and she sat there and lied. So I'm like, these fucking people are paying $50 a month to fucking be lied to by this woman. I'm like, what the fuck is this world coming to? Seriously, what is it coming to? They're paying $50 fucking a month to be lied to. Hold on, Laura. Let me just finish this stuff over here. Oh, thank you, Mindy. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna screen share this with you guys. So this is exactly what I saw when I logged in, and it was on my birthday, I guess. Hold on. Oh, did I send the same picture? So I log in and I see, I just couldn't believe it. I was fucking seeing. I'm like, wait a second. I actually saw this part. Okay, here, this one. So I see like the top, and then like as I'm scrolling through my phone, I'm like, wow, that forehead looks fucking familiar. That giant forehead. Oh shit, that's my brother. Why is there a picture of my brother in here? That's fucking weird. Okay. So then I scroll down, and yeah, there's she writes his name, poor brother, and then writes his name in there. It was just his first name, but still, you didn't need it because this was his wife's thing. And she writes, guess who? And there's, her name, her full name's up here, sales representative, the town she works in. And at the bottom, you could partially see the phone number. And then there was another one of her. Hold on a second. But I'm the fucking crazy one, right? Okay. Like, I have never, ever fucking reached out to this woman's family and never would. But I've never called her either. Like that time she fucking creepily called my phone when I never shared my fucking phone number with you. Why are you calling me again? Could you remind me why you would be calling me again? Because I'm not quite understanding why the fuck that's happening. Hold on, where's the other one of his wife? Because that was the one where I believe she said that she reached out to her. And I don't even know where the fuck she got these pictures from. I'm assuming they're from her Facebook page. Where the fuck is the thing just go? I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Oh no, she just wrote. Yeah, here. Let me show you guys. But she's gonna fucking lie. This fucking asshole. Oh, I hate looking at this fucking asshole. My brother's wife. I just cannot stand this bitch. With her fucking stupid hair. She gets like the fucking highlights in her fucking hair that are just absolutely ridiculous. Like thick, fucking chunky ass highlights that, people used to get in like 2000. Hold on. So this was the one that really fucking pissed me off. More than anything. Let me stop screen sharing this. Hold on, I'm sending the other one through. All right. This is the one that really fucking bothered me. Screen share. Application window. Okay. So, as you guys, hold on, let me unpin the comment down there. So, it says, this is Satan, as MM likes to call her. I found her information and reached out to her. She wrote, I found her contact information, and reached out to her. Okay. That was fucking enough for me to fucking lose my shit. Like, why are you fucking, why? So she said that she found it, but then now she backpedals and no, it wasn't me. So you were lying then. So why are you lying? You're just a fucking compulsive liar. Like, you know, is that why? Or now the comments, hold on, I have to cross some names out here. So just give me a moment. Because unfortunately, some of these people are dumb enough to join this asshole's Patreon with their fucking real names. It's like, really? Are you that stupid? I think I've showed this one before, but just in case, I'll show you again. There's some really good manifestos in there, though, but I can't. I'm going to have to look through and see if I can find them for you guys. All right. So here's this one. I can't see my chat. Hold on a second. Shouldn't be able to share this shit in. Yeah, well, genuine. That's what I don't understand. Like oh, did you change your name? I think you did. You know, she talks a lot about how I think that guy Onision lost his Patreon for posting a phone number. You know, yet this is allowed to fucking go on apparently, and it's, you know, no problem. No problem. Because I guess when you're not Onision, you know, it doesn't matter. I don't know. But it's totally cool for her to share other people's fucking family's information in her fucking Patreon. That's fine. There's no lives made about that. I don't see Diane and fucking Wendy, you know, being outraged. What I saw was Diane telling her that the screenshots were, quote, doctored. The fuck out of here. Let me zoom in on this one so you guys can really see it here. So there's Marcia up at the top. And she says, "Oh my God, I hope she speaks with you." Okay. And then the rest is about her a few minutes of Christina, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. The rest of it is about her health, okay? And then Bella says, "This is the brother's wife." Oh my God, brilliant. Unbelievable. And then, you know, everybody else is just pretty much supporting Marcia. So, you know, but that's totally fucking looked over in this community. Totally fucking looked over. Completely looked over. So don't fucking ask when you get fucking shit back. Don't ask. Okay. I'm not normally one to fight fire with fire, but this woman has done this to me more than once. Okay. More than twice. She's violated my privacy several times. So, you know, sometimes you fucking have to do it because she has absolutely no regard for my fucking family and my privacy. So she doesn't really deserve to have her own fucking. What's this? I don't think people get it. This foreign drama is it making videos that I'm watching and getting butthurt over the point is. Wait, what? Oh my God, it's so hard to read what she writes because there's no punctuation. Hold on. I don't think people get this. It is this foreign drama. Is it making videos that I'm watching and getting butthurt over the point is, if you ask me, I will give you permission. Don't just take someone's intellectual property or their artwork. What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Oh, all right. Hold on. Or their artwork, etc., for personal gain. They were using my videos before I can monetize it. This is the same shit with Wendy V. She did the same crap and it pisses me off. At least let me make my fucking money on it first. Which she's so stupid because, like, if Wendy V, first of all, Wendy V only clips the videos, right? Which is pretty much free advertisement for you in a sense, right? Because she's only taking a clip. And then she sends the fucking video, the people to go watch your video, right? The rest of your video. So why would you ever get upset about that? Second of all, I thought she didn't do this for the money. Third of all, you delete half of your fucking lives. So how could you monetize them anyway? You can't monetize something that's not there, but that's beside the point. Anyway, she says, YouTube does not pay me a lot of money at all. Now, that's funny because she used to tell everybody she made tons of money on here. Trust me, it's not worth it. I have to put a shit ton of ads on my videos, and I have to wait for it to be approved for monetization. And before you know it, you got another channel ripping your shit and monetizing it before you can even make money. It's not right. That's not true because I don't believe that Wendy V's videos are monetized. Maybe they are. I don't know. But I mean, I can't see because I have premium. It's not right. She talks a lot about money. And that's what this whole thing is about to her. I couldn't care less if anyone is out there saying I'm an asshole or they don't like the whole thing with Shanann Watts and the stickers. That shit don't bother me anymore. And in fact, it's the same thing when Jay for Justice said, we all did the same thing. Everybody thought Shanann was annoying. Everybody in the beginning couldn't stand her. And that's when the stupid thing with the stickers happened. I'm not bothered by it at all. It was a faux pas. And I wish I hadn't done it, especially with a mug filled with vodka in it. What else is new? And it's my fault, but I'm not going to be lamenting and beating myself up over some stupid, hold on a second, thing with the stickers that happened. Oh, wait, over some stupid shit. This person is acting as if I killed people. It's like, hold on. There's some good ones in here. Oh, this was because Full On Drama was asking her to retract a copyright claim. Hold on, let me see if there's some good manifestos. And her talking about how she gave. Oh, okay. This was about Kim dragging a dying woman. It's titled. As you all know, I am exhausted and tired of repeating myself over and over. I have certain thoughts and beliefs about Kim Lowry. I don't believe that she was ever my friend, and I did not know that she was capable of all these horrendous lies. I'm still waiting for someone to give me one reason why I should believe that she is on her deathbed. The story about her health has changed several times. I am not dragging a dying woman. I am simply being honest with my own thoughts, and I am not trying to influence others people to have the same beliefs as I do, but there are many components that have not set well with me for many, many months. The number of blood clots went up to an astronomical number. She kept her health from me the entire friendship, and I never saw her with glasses or contacts in Las Vegas. But what I saw her do, that also in that video of Las Vegas, was completely spaced out and falling asleep while a professional makeup artist was doing her face. Maybe because she was fucking hungover. I saw her walking very slowly, and I questioned how certain medications that she had with her, which included Ambien, a sleeping pill, and a muscle relaxer, and Ativan, which is for anti-anxiety, all three that she had offered me in the room, could be vital to her healing. All three of those medications are downers, and they are addictive to pill heads. Trust me, I have been there. I did not see the quantity. I did not see any of the bottles. Barbie got very feisty with me months ago and said she had medications on her because she needs them. I'm sorry, but benzodiazepines and sleeping pills aren't going to keep you alive. That's why, that doesn't mean that she doesn't need them, though. Anyway, that's why we always made fun of Barbie and how illogical and ignorant she actually is. In fact, I remember talking to Chaz one time, and I said, my God, does she even have a high school diploma? And he laughed and said that him and Oni constantly joked with her every time she said something stupid, and she would respond with, I'm street smart. I never went through any of her stuff. I never took anything from her. I never lied to her. I never betrayed her. How are you going to be friends with me for a year and talk to me every day and support my channels and give me money and tell me you love me, and then go behind the backs of me and Alicia and plan this big outing of Oni and not let us in on it? I never want to talk to Kim or Barbie ever again. I think they are the shittiest fucking friends I've ever met in my entire life. Me and Alicia were set up for failure. We had no idea what was going on with Oni. That's why I kept asking everyone to give me a reason to believe Kim now after she said that I stole pills from her. And the lies from Barbie are even 10 times worse. I don't know what she's talking about with Barbie. I don't know what she lied about. But you see, reading that at the time, now reading it, she's right. But looking back at the time, and I hate admitting that, but she was right. But reading back at the time when we actually thought Kim was sick, it was infuriating. But either way, why is she telling her Patreons, what medications and all that shit, and how she knew exactly what she had on her? That's another question. But I mean, do I believe she stole 60 pills? Not really. I mean, I don't think I ever really believed that, but maybe she took a couple, but I don't think anybody would be that bold or brazen to steal 60 pills out of a fucking thing. Okay, so here's her posting unflattering pictures of me. And hold on. Another one. Hold on. What's this? Oh, this was hilarious. She writes, maybe I look, this is about me. Maybe I look like the woman he's cheating on her with. Just a thought. Dude, do you know how badly I wanted to post this shit on YouTube when I saw it? Oh my God. Like, first of all, I'm sorry. My husband likes, women that look like women, that look like actual women, not like you. I hope to God, if my husband were to cheat on me, he'd try to do better than me, like way better than me. So I highly doubt if he were, it would be with anybody that looks anything like you. But I'd laugh at my husband if that was the case. I would be like, haha, fucking joke's on you, man. Have fun with that. What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Did you really tell Leona I said Stephanie Brown's video was about Leona's cheating husband? I told you. Oh, yeah, that was another time. She got fucking. Hold on. Here's the text to Susan. She says they had a whole exchange. Susan said, again, with talking about me, really, you need to stop. She writes back to Susan. This is a former client of hers, okay? Listen to the professionalism here, okay? Psycho lady, I said, stop contacting me. If you text me or my clients ever again, I will press charges. That's your warning. Just because Susan said again with talking about me, really, you need to stop. So Susan writes back, like, I am scared of you. You are not right. Really try pressing charges. You violate every code of conduct. She says, real mature. Hold on. It's cut off at the bottom, so I can't see that. And, real mature psycho lady. And so this is what a life coach writes back. Try me. I will air out your business instead. Keep going. How fucked up is that? How fucked up is that? Okay. Another text message from Laura. Laura, I should send you these. I should send you all these. See, I mean, you have them all because they're your text messages with her, but I'm sure it would be interesting to see exactly which ones she chose to post in there to fuck with people. But yeah, there was a lot of just fucked up shit in there, man. So round two. Okay, that was about Tiffany. There was one really good long manifesto that was just about me, and I wish I could find it for you guys because it was so fucking funny. I honestly think it's like hilarious. Is this it? Wait, there's your videos. All right, no, that's not it. There's some really fucking hilarious ones, seriously. I mean, like these long, long, long fucking things that just make no fucking sense whatsoever. Whatsoever. Unbelievable. It's just funny seeing somebody who doesn't know you and like their fucking perception of like you and how you act. And by the way, I never got my fucking life coaching session there. So I would like a refund, right? Isn't that one of your promises to your Patreons? You owe me 4 months, you know, since you think that you're a life coach. That I need your help. Please stop insulting me with that. Seriously. Stop insulting me with like you thinking that I need your fucking help and you thinking that your life is somehow more put together than mine because you paid to take a fucking course on online that anybody could fucking do. Just saying. I'm sorry. Hold on. This is about Laura. There's so many posts about Laura, dude. Laura, whatever you're doing, it's working because you really get under her skin. Hold on. Oni, Kim, hold on. Oh man, this is a long, long, long one about Kim. Yeah, this one's about Kim. Hold on. There's some fucking good ones in there. There's some fucking good ones. What the hell? No, she would blame it on Oni. Oh man, there was a really good one. I'll have to look for it another time. I don't want to bore you guys to death. Maybe you could turn in for some MGL leggings. She actually asks the people in her and I don't even know what the fucking point of doing this is. Like she'll be like, "Can somebody donate their session for this month because, you know, I have this person who's in trouble somewhere." Like in other words, she probably doesn't feel like doing the session, and it's a promised part of her Patreon is to do sessions with people. And so she's like, you know, she makes up these like fake people who are in desperate need of her services somewhere. And then she asks her Patreons if they would be willing to donate their session. Like, okay. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. And it's probably just because she doesn't feel like calling these people because she's not getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like she's already paid for it. So she's gonna have to sit on the phone with these people for fucking, you know, an hour for nothing because they already paid for it when they paid for their Patreon thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like she's not gonna make more money off of it. So fucking weird. Imagine your life coaching session shared with the sycophant and strangers who populate the information. But I really just want to fucking understand. Hey, look, that's weird. Molly Go Hershey's in here. Thank you for documenting this experience for all of us to look back on. Hold on, I want to read that. And laugh at you should name this live the Stalker Diaries. You are the stalker obsessed. No. How about no? How about that motherfucker spent more time talking about me in her Patreon than I fucking spent looking at her fucking Patreon. That shit was fucking unbelievable. How much when you have like 30 paragraph manifestos written about you, I just sit there and like, wow, she spends a lot of time typing not typing these, you know, doing voice to text on these, and it's like mind-blowing for somebody who claims that they're not interested in me and all this other shit, you know, and they don't watch me. They spend an exorbitant amount of time writing about me and posting pictures of me in their Patreon. And I even heard, this is a Dumpy Dump told me this, and she actually sent me a screenshot to go along with it, is she actually shared one of fucking Christina's videos. And this shit was so weird to me. Christina made this video, okay, comparing me and her, in like all these different categories. And this fucking weirdo posted it on her Facebook page. Like she shared it on her Facebook page to her with her friends. And I'm like, oh my, I'm like mortified that fucking, ugh. Like, why would you share that? I would never want people in my real life knowing that I fucking even have any type of association with this fucking lunatic, let alone, that there's a video like making comparisons. Like, I guess people in her real life must know who I am, because why would she post that in her fucking Facebook? Like, if I posted it, most of the people would be like, who the fuck is this random lady that, you know, you're being compared with? Because nobody in my real life, besides like my husband and my cousin, really know who the fuck she is. I don't talk about her in my fucking real life. So I don't even think she's jealous, Suzanne. I don't know what it is, but it was, it's really funny because even her calling me, saying I'm a stalker. You're the one who fucking really like has a lot to say about me, writing all these fucking long ass. So it's very easy for her to fucking paint that picture, because I wasn't showing all the shit that she fucking had about me in there. I mean, there was like fucking tons and tons of shit in her Patreon. I was like, wow, your whole Patreon is about me and Laura and like Jay Shetty videos and fucking Tiffany and not Tiffany Marie, Tiffany fucking jewelry, whatever the fuck it is that she's so obsessed with. But I was like, this is a lot of fucking time spent on people that you supposedly have no interest. So you guys gotta admit, those videos were funny as fuck, and I trolled the fuck out of her, and she fucking deserved it for being such a fucking asshole and reaching out to my family. Why did she put a fake pic in her Patreon saying it was me? Oh no, Tiffany. You've asked me this a million times. It wasn't you. She wasn't saying it was you. She was saying like the whatever the fucking quote was at the bottom. That's what she was saying. Somebody sent her this picture, okay? And I saw this, like 5 people sent me this too, besides the fact that it was in there. It was posted in her Patreon. Like some girl that I guess in her head looks like me, and she sent it to people saying, "Oh, Leona's getting a divorce," and she's crying in her car. And it was like some girl that she believed looked like me, I guess, in her fucked up head, and she was passing it around telling people that it was me crying about my divorce that I'm not getting. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Mm. Yeah, but Tiffany, that picture was just like, I don't know, there whatever it said underneath it, that's what she was saying was you, not the actual girl. There was like a quote on it. I don't think she was saying that the girl was you, but whatever it said on there was you. In my opinion, versus I don't even know what it is, Christy. I honestly don't. But she's very misleading, and I'm not saying don't join her Patreon. Like, if that's your thing, if you're fucking all about seeing private screenshots and reading manifestos about me and Laura, then by all means, join. But fucking, it's pretty fucking sad. No, the picture of them girl with the black hair. No, that's who I'm talking about, Tiffany. That girl, it had a saying under it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Because she had the fucking dude, she spends a lot of time on me. A lot of time. Hold on. Oh, here. She caught like some picture. Here's one of the stupid pictures. I'll show you guys. Like, it's like a screenshot from a fucking video where obviously I'm making a fucking weird face. And I guess, she's like so horrified by my fucking teeth, or thought that I would be embarrassed. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she thinks. Like, as if I don't know what my own fucking face looks like. But she would post pictures like that of me in her fucking Patreon all the time. It was so fucking weird. Hold on. There's several pictures like this. Like, I'm like, as if I'm gonna like, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. Whatever. It's a fucking weird picture of me because it's taken from a fucking video where I'm moving. So of course I don't look the best. Troll control. You realize that Molly Golightly you were in her Patreon and would post things just to see you react exactly the way you are reacting. LOL. Yeah, I do realize that she probably was doing that. I mean, I'm not fucking stupid, but like, how do you explain all this stuff that was in there from before I was in there? You know, how do you explain that one? Please explain, because I can't really fucking make sense of that. She's you know, and Laura too. Laura wasn't in her fucking Patreon, so why was she constantly fucking doing that? Troll control is obviously someone in her fucking Patreon, because how would they fucking know that? But they can't come in here under their real name for some reason, which is totally fucking weird. Hold on. Well, you know, she thought she was gonna upset me, even if she thought, like, I'm not upset about the way I look. Sorry, girl. I mean, you know, I could of course, just like everybody else in this world, there's, you know, things about myself that I would love to fix, but my priorities in life right now, you know, I kind of put myself last most of the time, like way last, like I'm way in the back, you know. I mean, my looks aren't really on my priority list at this stage in my life, being a mother and shit. That this is one of the pictures. So, like, of course, I'm making a fucking horrible face. This was taken from one of my Instagram videos, and I'm looking at something and making a horrible face. And I guess to her, that is like a picture that's just horrifying. Like, I'm so horrifying. It's like, okay, well, you caught me at a weird time and screenshot it. So yeah, I don't look the best. Not my best picture, but what are you gonna do? And my teeth aren't straight. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? It is what it is. It is what it is. Please, that bitch has busted fillers in her face and a greasy receding hairline. She shouldn't talk about anyone, period. Yeah. I mean, I did pretty good, man, because I didn't react to none of this shit. I was just like, whatever. It's funny to me, to be honest. Like, she thinks like these things are gonna fucking upset me, and it's like, you're so fucking stupid. You really think that this is gonna fucking upset me? Because it's not. Because it's not. Like, you're an asshole. You're reaching so fucking hard to try to get me hurt about some bullshit. But like I said, didn't really work. Didn't work out too good. Yeah, there was some fucking crazy shit in there though. She talked a lot of shit about John too. That was another person that she constantly fucking mentioned in there. John Crimes. Just a lot of fucking people. So you know, enjoy my $200. Get yourself some fucking Botox or whatever you do with your fucking money. Buy some fucking tamales. Like, buy 2 bags of tamales and whatever. But joke was on you the whole time. Really. Fucking asshole. You asshole. You're not a very good person. That's all. That's all I gotta say. That's you at your worst. Yeah, well, yeah, it's not the best. Do they have preggers and trolling? Do they have blogs for that? Who's trolling? Kimmy P's in here? She's in the Discord. I mean, not Discord, Patreon. They don't understand that concept. No, but you know what? I helped out people and I don't regret it, because there was people that needed things from there. And I was more than happy to fucking help them out. So check DMs. Oh shit. Sorry, Laura, I forgot. Silly me. allergic to onions, but eats tamales. What the fuck are tamales? What is that? It looks like they're wrapped in like fucking paper. They don't look too good. Just saying. Like they don't look that appetizing. I know Bella Vendetta was in here before, but she has some crazy fucking theories in that. She has some crazy like fucking Case Malls level conspiracy theories and that shit. She has it fucking um what the fuck? Laura, do you want me to read this? I mean, it's community post, so I don't see why not. Um she's like, what was she saying? I swatted myself and then swatted Marianne or some shit like that. She was saying that. And she's like, and I have proof. And I'm like, okay, get me the proof. Well, guess what? She's friends with Oni. So she's the one who found him, supposedly. So I guess, which is really crazy because she used to write to me all the time. And I mean, I've always been very nice to her and she's always been nice to me. And somewhere along the lines, I guess she just decided to join the hate train and start hating me, which was really weird because I never did anything to her. Oh, thank you, Desiree. No, yeah, there's this one fucking picture that was in there that like my eyes look like they're bugging out of my fucking head. Again, it was taken from a screenshot, and I was like, it was from a video I made. When my son was a baby, I used to make all these like silly videos on Instagram, right? And I'd try to be like funny. So I was being like overly dramatic and my eyes are like bugging out of my head. But I'm like, okay, like that's not what I normally look like, obviously. I was making a fucking stupid face. So she posted in there and I'm just like, what is the fucking purpose of this? Like, I don't understand. And those pictures I know had to be from Oni because they were the same ones that were posted in J for Justice's fucking winch crew, whatever the fuck that shit was called. Laura, should I read this? But all in all, wrapped in corn or banana, ugh, I don't know. They don't look too appetizing. That's for sure. I couldn't imagine eating them every day too. Like, ugh, ugh. Hold on, I'll just read this because from a fucking community post. So, it's Marsha's post, and she says, "Nenny C," and she hashtags Nenny C. Marsha, you're supposed to use the @ sign if you want to tag her. Not the hashtag. She's never gonna see that. First off, I am not a liar. I don't follow you around because of, well, I don't care. I have a screenshot of you in Laura saying how wrong her comments were, and that was the last thing I saw of you. So you are sitting in Laura's chat last I knew. Let's go over a couple of things you have said about me. For starters, I have never and will never sit in a RWP, aka that's a Real World Podcast for those of you who don't know, chat. Never watched a stream. That is lie number one. Next, I am a racist because I said, what is she, just Angel, going to do? Come in my stream and shoot? If what? If you would use your brain cells, you would remember I have been saying that since last September when I went live the first time. And even more importantly, Hispanics are not another race. They are another culture. Marsha, hate to inform you, but that actually is a race. Hispanic is, Spanish could be people from Ecuador, people from Spain, people from Mexico. Okay. So when you go to fill out the thing and it says Caucasian, African American, and then it says Latino, okay, that's a race. So, yeah. Anyway, just to let you know, they are another culture. That is lie number two. Also, I get everything wrong about hospice, and I never worked in hospice. Wait, also that I get everything wrong about hospice, and I never worked in hospice. I questioned you on that because many people have been led to think you are a medical professional. Sorry, I gave you credit for being one. Obviously, it is another lie because you haven't proven that. That would be lie number three. I also want to apologize for feeling any sympathy for you yesterday as you barged into my chat acting like a troll, demanding answers for something that never occurred. Not a single person said anything bad about you in my chat, period. Lastly, this is a lie. Number 4. Now who's the liar, Nenny C? And Marcia, it's who's, like, who is the liar? You wrote who's as in, like, whose underwear are these? Like, who owns these? But that's besides the point. Take my advice, unsub, and don't bother with my channel. Okay. Well, all right. Let me explain something to you. Nenny, first of all, I'm pretty sure that Nenny works, I know she works for hospice, and I'm pretty sure she deals with if I'm not mistaken, I've heard her say the social work aspect of that. And I've dealt with those people, right? And I've also dealt with the nurses, the hospice nurses. The social workers definitely know a lot more about how hospice like operates as a whole. Than the nurses, because the nurses are really only there, right, to do nursing stuff like administer medications, take vitals, and that kind of shit. So when it comes to, advice, I would certainly talk to a social worker and take their word for it. I don't know exactly what Nenny has disputed as far as, hospice work goes, but I know that she does deal with people in that sense. I don't even want to call Marcia a liar as much as she's just a person who gives out a lot of misinformation, meaning that I think she hears a lot of stuff secondhand and then repeats it without actually fact checking things. So I don't know if that's necessarily a liar. I mean, she has lied about some things, but again, I want to chalk, I try to give her the benefit of the doubt and chalk it up to the fact that she does not seek out the information herself and instead, relies on other people to R.I.P. Loretta Lynn, Stacey Marie. Oh, Jesus. But that's the only way I could explain it. I think she also misunderstands things as well, but it's sometimes so infuriating. It really is. Well, that's the other thing, Tori. Is she really a nurse? She's giving us real nurses a bad name. Not kidding. So, Tori, Marcia's like my mom's age, or probably maybe a little bit younger than my mom, right? She's, her nursing career, she's been out of the nursing game for quite some time now. I believe like probably well over a decade. So, or more even, maybe. I don't even know. But with that said, things change. Protocols change, there's advances in medications and stuff like that. So I'm sure a lot has changed since, she was a nurse to now. So, I mean, I guess she was. I don't listen to her. I don't listen to her nurse lives or her whatever COVID lies or whatever. Exactly. Marcia tastes a grain of salt, embellishes it, and runs with it. Exactly. NYC. That's exactly what she does. She tastes like things from other people or screenshots or like little half truths or things that her, little subscribers tell her. And then she kind of twists them around and runs with them. R.I.P. Nenny's pen. Nenny's pen that got doxxed, right? Pen doxer. They change daily. You're so right. But yeah, I mean, so things could have changed a lot, especially if you think about it in the last, I would say 2 decades, how much things have changed in the medical field. I just think about like even just my mom's medication, right? When they did the kidney transplant, my mom got her kidney transplant in, what year was that? 90, trying to think. 93 maybe, or 94 or something like that. She what do you call it? the medications that she was on, the anti-rejection medications, because transplants were relatively a new thing at that point in time when she got her transplant. The medication that she uses, that she was on, they don't use that anymore. It's like way outdated. They only manufacture it for maintenance people, but not for new patients, newly transplanted patients. I mean, just think about robotic surgeries, which they didn't do years ago. I mean, how far that's come. The doctor that did my mom's, when she had to get the cancer, removed, she had this huge mass on her kidney. It was like 8 inches or some shit. It was huge. That doctor was a doctor that actually pioneered like laparoscopic or robotic surgery, whatever it was. I believe it was some type of robotic surgery. So it's relatively new. It's not an old thing. As you were here talking about NGL, her bestie Larry is in the chat. They speak several times a day, so be careful what you tell her. Nothing is private. Driving is illegal. I know that. You think I don't know that? You seriously think that I don't know that she talks to her? Okay. Of course I know she talks to her. She tells me. What do you think? She doesn't tell me? And I really don't care because I don't tell people things that I really don't want getting out. It's alive, so I'm sure she's already knows what's being said. Yeah, exactly. Oh, geez. What about the last few months? Things have changed. Yeah, peekaboo. God. Things have changed. They don't like anyone outspoken. It confuses them and sets them off in a tailspin. That is true. Nice try there, loser. I love Hummingbird. She makes me laugh. No one cares who talks to who. Again with the yeah, Jules, that's like a huge misconception. Like honestly, last summer, okay, there was a lot of people that I talked to that talked to her. I was talking to, I mean, shit. Diane was talking to her. Marianne, when I was friends with her, talked to her. Pugs was talking to her. Who else? Ems talked to her sometimes, when we were friends. I was friendly with Science Girl. So for a while, over the summer, I mean, it's like, I don't care if you fucking talk to her. Like, I don't give a fuck. That doesn't change my opinion about you if you talk to her. Because it's pretty clear to see everybody eventually learns. They eventually learn. I'm so sorry I had to change my email. Oh, sorry, NYC. You're not talking to me. But yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Do I regret it? Nope. It happened. Sometimes shit happens. I only was planning on going in there and fucking leaving after a fucking month. But shit happens. As more and more things started to happen, with this whole situation with Oni and Kim and Barbie, like the whole thing, as it started to escalate, that is when I felt like, all right, now I need to stay in here because it's not just about me and the cop holes. It's other people, other people that I care about. Information is all over the fucking place. And it's very, very, because see, this is what happens. This is what she does. Okay. She uses her fucking Patreons. And there's another thing these people are paying $50 a month to do. They're like her little seed droppers. You know what I'm saying? They water her flowers. They water her seeds. She plants seeds everywhere and they go around and fucking water them for her. So she puts these, it's like, it's the way she gets information out there. So she drops these things in her Patreon and then she tells people, something big's going to happen or shit's going to hit the fan. She does this shit all the time. Or there's some big, secret news coming out about, Creator X. And she, or she'll put the fucking shit in there sometimes. Most of the time, she's just fucking like a cock tease with them. But you see them all writing, "Oh my God, please tell me, don't leave us hanging," But she does that, and then sometimes she just like spreads like little nuggets around, like little nuggets of information, and they take it, and then like they're in a chat, and then they say it, and then it just keeps blowing up. So like the cheating thing, that fucking just blew up. That was in her Patreon first. Then it fucking came out, and she said it on a fucking live. But she like planted it there, and she's telling the people in the Patreon, and this was probably way before she suspected that I was in there. I don't even think she suspected, because I don't think she's smart enough. I think somebody told her, obviously, that I was friends with Diane. But what do you call it? Fuck, I just lost my whole train of thought there. I don't remember. I don't know. She uses it to fuck with people. That's what she does. Totally just lost my train of thought there. Diane, hold on. Fuck. It was important what I was gonna say, but I just can't remember what it was. Whatever. It'll come back. But it's kind of disgusting. She thinks now I'm Susan Livingston. Oh my God, Hummingbird, really? I guess she hasn't heard your voice on like any of the panels you went on, because you certainly don't sound like her. So how did she know you were in there? I guess it traced back to you. I'm assuming you weren't your regular name. By the way, I totally don't blame you for doing it. Kim, I don't know. There's no way she could have traced it back to me, because Patreon doesn't share they only share what you choose to share, right? So I had to obviously put a fake name, and then I just opted not to put an address in there. So I mean, I used my credit card, but she doesn't get, they don't get your credit card information. Thank God. That's the fifth person I have been. Hummingbird, I've been accused of being all these different troll accounts. I wonder why she thinks that. Wonder who told her that. I don't know. What do you mean, Tiff? What was I just gonna say before? It's bothering me now, because it was something important, and I totally got myself off track. Another dumb thing they do, they assume too much and just look stupid. I was gonna say something about how she suspected me before she suspected me being in there. Ugh, what was I gonna say? But it's a fucking waste to me. It's a waste of money, and honestly, it's I think she uses it to fucking kind of just fuck with people, in a sense. It's just another way for her to be the victim and use people to spread lies about people. It's her thing. That's what she does. Because I've definitely seen some of them. There was times where I would see things that she said in her Patreon, and then I would see people repeating it in chats, and I'm like, oh my God, like they're repeating a fucking lie, and nobody questions her. Just like when she said she didn't post my brother's information in there, she deleted it and then wrote that comment that I read to you guys, and acted like it was never in here. But I'm like, holy shit, all these people saw it. Like they fucking commented on it. And then they were like sitting there like, no, you didn't have anything like that in there. So these people are all basically helping her cover her fucking tracks. They're helping her perpetuate fucking lies and bullshit about people. It's kind of disgusting, to be quite honest with you. I've even braved. I'm probably blocked. Yes, Capone, that's right. You're Susan. Susan's your mom. She's a very sweet woman. Very sweet woman. I just don't like how she discusses people's private, especially clients. It's one thing to talk about your friends and stuff, but yeah. And you listen. Hummingbird's very funny. She always makes me laugh. Always. Well, yeah, Cheyenne, she's a victim. And she has all those people in there believing that she's a victim, pretty much. It's pretty sickening. She has such a, I don't know. It's just such a way about her where I could kind of see where these people or how they fall for it. But I mean, if you're onto that type of shit, you could see right through it. Yep, Jules always. She completely just like breaches confidentiality. Totally breaches it. Oh yeah, you know what else I forgot? My fucking autograph picture. I guess, I'll have to donate it. So NYC Urbanista? No, just kidding. I think that's another one of her perks, so to speak. Yo mama. Let's see what this asshole had to say. But she is obsessed with you. You're damn delusional. You sure know a lot about her. She's sleeping in, and here you are talking about her. But she's obsessed and jealous. Yo mama, how do you know she's sleeping? Like, that's kind of creepy. How do you even know she's sleeping right now? There's like, unless you're fucking in her fucking house with her, how would you even know that? You creepy fuck. I didn't say she was obsessed with me. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. I just said she sure does. For somebody that she supposedly doesn't care about, she sure does talk a lot about me in there and spends a lot of time sharing videos and pictures of me and, whatever the fuck else. Writing these fucking crazy, talk about fucking novels. Holy shit. I mean, these things are like fucking trilogies that she fucking writes. They're so long about me and about Laura and whoever else she fucking doesn't care for or is fighting with at the time. She talks that like it's very obvious to see the insecurities that she has in what she says and writes in there. Very, very, very obvious. Thank you, Polka Dot Suzanne. Badger Mayu, what's up? Yo, what's up? But yeah, I thought it was quite entertaining, but not enough to stay in there. Think about a fucking, holy shit, a whole entire year. How much is that? When somebody pays to be in there. What I find funny is that there's people in there that other people were doing fundraisers for. That's another thing never discussed. Right? All these people are so quick to call Laura a scammer. Yet there's one person in there who had a fundraiser done for them, right? By another person that's in there. And, so because they couldn't afford their, buy toys for their kids and shit around Christmas, but they could afford $50 a month in a Patreon, in a fucking Patreon. Like, I can't even wrap my fucking head around that. Sounds to me you're jealous. How many accounts are you going to come back on? What am I jealous of? Tell me in 300 seconds. I'm curious to know what you think I'm jealous of. I really would love to know. No, Brian's not. Capone. I don't think she's jealous of me either. But I would love to know what I'm jealous of. Hold on. I'm going to unhide this person for a minute. Because I would really, really love to know what this person... I can't unhide them. Why can't I unhide them? But you guys can. That's weird. I would love to know what they think I'm jealous of. Because, like, let's face it, right? If I wanted to start a Patreon, I'm sure I could, right? But I'm not going to. I think she, like, balls on her chin. Laura. Why? Because she's a psycho stalker who reaches out to family who aren't even on YouTube. Yeah, that's definitely a problem, Jules. I would never, ever fucking reach out to her family. Ever. I have no interest in, like, I don't know if she has brothers and sisters or how many, and I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're so jealous of women that sleeps with people to buy her son a piano. Ah, shit. I mean, you know. You know. I just wish she would have been fucking honest about having information in there about the cop calls, but whatever. Whatever. I notice she does that a lot, though. She'll be like, yeah, I have this in my Patreon. Once I was in a Patreon, though, so weird. I could not watch her fucking videos anymore. Ask Tiffany. She could vouch for me on this one. I fucking hate watching her. Hate watching her. You should see what I wrote to Marsha on Mel Mel Live. Where, Laura? In the comments? Marion bought one of your wax warmers. Yeah, Jules, yeah. Fluffer needs another mother. What is this I'm hearing about Laura's having hair on her fucking breasts? Like, why is that even a thing right now? Could somebody explain that to me? Tiffany, thank you. She doesn't want her, and if she does, she texts me and says, I can't do it. I just can't. I can't sit through an entire fucking live of hers. Supposedly they found an ex of hers. They didn't find shit. Capone, they're full of shit, these assholes. First of all, why would you... what's the purpose of seeking out one of her exes? Like, that I can't figure out. I don't even understand that. Yeah, they're also obsessed with her dog. That's Marianne. If somebody's mentioning Fluffer, it had... Marianne was the only one I ever hear talking about the dog. I shouldn't accuse her with no proof, but I have heard her talk about Laura's dog quite a few times. Con Air, holy shit. The sequel to Raising Arizona. I remember that movie came out. They showed a picture of Laura's dogs. Where? Oh, the dog's wiener. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Love Bomber. I couldn't. Just curious. Marianne said one time that she didn't like the dog because it was annoying and she was sad. No, she didn't just say it one time. She said it several times. Doesn't everybody have like some hair on their fucking nipples, right? Like blonde hair? I mean, isn't that kind of normal? We all have peach fuzz on our bodies, not on our nipples, I guess. I don't know. I've never studied my fucking nipples that closely. I'd rather hear a dog bark for 12 hours than hear her speak for half of one. Or to hear vaping sounds. There was this girl I went to high school with, and she had the fucking hairiest back ever. Hold on. I'm eating another ice pop. When I was in high school, like many of you, I'm sure, if you went to high school in the 90s, it was in style to wear like belly shirts back then. They were like, what they call them? Baby tees. And this girl, and then you would wear like your bell bottoms, like the high-waisted bell bottoms or whatever with them. And this girl fucking had the hairiest back ever. Oh, it was like everybody talked about it. I kind of felt bad for her. She was a really pretty girl. She just had fucking really, really hairy back. But that happens, especially to us Italian girls. We get fucking hairy people. I have fucking hairy arms. I shave my arms. It's weird. It's so weird because I have thick hair, like in other places, I guess, but my head is so thin. It's like so weird. How old are you at Mickey Mouse there? I'm 39. Peekaboo. Making my way to 40 next year. Well, in all fairness, Laura did expose some secret from people's exes that weren't so pretty. Of course, they have to make shit up. Really, Kim? I don't even remember her doing that. I have a master's degree in belly tease. Me too, girl. I used to friggin' shit. I miss those days when I could just fucking throw on anything. When you're skinny. No, you know what? That's actually not true. I take that back. I had a lot of trouble fucking when I was really, really skinny. I felt like I had a lot of trouble buying clothes because when you're like super, super skinny, clothes don't fit you right. Like I had to wear like I was able to fit in like kid sizes when I was in my fucking 20s. You know, like pants never fit me right, like jeans, women's jeans. I mean, I had to wear juniors sizes, and I was like my skinniest I was a 00, and then for like most of my 20s I was a size 1. And then I didn't fit into like women's sizes. I would go to like Express and the fucking jeans would be huge. Did you guys fucking know? This is so random. Did you guys know that Pier 1 Imports is like out of business? Like they're going out of business. They filed bankruptcy. I was so sad today. I drove by and they said they're closing the one near me. And I was like, holy shit. How does well, they should fucking lower their fucking prices. Maybe they wouldn't go out of business. But I was kind of upset. They always have cute stuff in there. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of things from there in my house. So sad. Today was the first day, guys. I am so excited. I was so fucking excited. Okay. I drove up because I had to get my son's teacher, a little something. I don't know. Do you guys do this? Like I do. Wait, you missed the last live. Oh, all right, Kim. I'm gonna have to watch it. What do you call it? I don't know. I gave to like the class fund, but I always get the teacher something separate, right? Shit, which reminds me, I gotta go fucking decorate my car. Holy shit, it's like 12:30. But anyway, Kim, they had really cute stuff. R.I.P. Pier 1. I know, it's so sad. I never understood the negative sizes. I don't either, Desiree. I like, why don't they just, instead of having a 0, just make that a 1? You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. Makes no sense. And then they had 00, which I did fit in at one time too. That was like at my skinniest. That was like when I was like 20. No, 18 and 19 or 20 or some shit. But anyway, I was too skinny. I looked gross. And I ate like a motherfucker because I used to smoke a lot of weed back then. So I used to fucking be like, we would go to like Burger King every fucking night, or twice a day. I'd be like at fucking McDonald's or Burger King. I ate shit, and I could eat anything when I was younger, and it did not even fucking affect me at all. I had flat stomach and shit. So it's a little crazy now. Your body changes as you get older, obviously. But anyway, I go out and I just got the t-shirts because there's nowhere to shop. And of course, stupid me, I could have ordered something on fucking Amazon, because I knew the last day of school was coming for how long? I don't know. But I didn't. So I went out and I just bought them gift cards today. But I'm driving. I had to go to Dick's Sporting Goods because I had bought a pair of leggings from there the other day, and I got home and the fucking, that security tag they put on them, it ripped a hole in the fucking pants right in the front. I was like, great. So I had to return those. So I went there, but when I was on my way there, I was driving by the mall, and I'm like, holy shit, dude, the mall's been empty. it's just so weird. This is like a pretty decent sized mall near my house, and it's like it's pretty much, yeah, I guess it's the biggest one in my county. So a lot of people, come here from like all over my county, and I drive by and like it's so weird seeing the parking lot completely empty there during the day. Obviously at night it's empty, but like during the day, there like that place is fucking packed all the time. And it's been so weird. But today I cut through the parking lot and I see fucking Macy's was open. I was like, hallelujah. Like it was like I haven't been in a fucking clothing store, like I haven't been anywhere. So I went in there and I bought myself a pocketbook, and you guys are probably gonna think it's so ugly. Should I show you? Hold on, let me go grab it. You guys are gonna have to stay here in silence for a moment. I don't know if you guys are gonna be into it, but I'll show you anyway. I'll show you. I got to turn the lights on too. Hold on. So I just needed something bigger. I have I don't know. I have a lot of small bags. Hold on. I'm gonna put the camera on. Can you guys see it? It's it's a backpack. I just got it for I don't know, when I'm dressed in fucking stretchy pants and shit, leggings. It's a fucking DKNY backpack. It's so soft. The leather is so soft, but it's got all graffiti on it. That's why I liked it. I love fucking graffiti. I absolutely love graffiti. You can't grow up and have family from Brooklyn and not fucking love graffiti. It's so it's a little backpack. It's a little weird, but it was on sale. It was 50% off. So it's look how big it is when you unfold it. But it's fucking goes pretty deep because I like to wear backpacks in the summer. I don't know. I hate carrying pocketbooks. I'm not a big bag person. So this is perfect for me. This little backpacky thing. It's just the perfect size. And it's comfortable. It's cute, right? Whatever. Something different. Dude, you know how many black bags I have that are just plain black? I was like, I need something with color on it because I feel like I always look so boring. There was another DKNY bag that I wanted that was cute, and it was cheap too. Because I'm not fucking, I don't know. I don't don't get me wrong. I would love to have a nice Chanel bag or some shit, but fucking, I don't need a fucking $2,000 bag. My bags get fucked up. I'm rough on my fucking shit. I'm not one of those meticulous people that takes care of everything, I'm rough on things. And I'm a mom too, so there'll be fucking candy spilling all over my fucking bag and shit. So it is soft, but stop showing off and bragging. I'm sorry, I'm such a braggadocio. But anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of boring when it comes to pocketbooks. So, I don't go anywhere that warrants me carrying a fucking bag that costs, $2,000. See, NYC, me too. I mean, I love DKNY stuff too, because NY, New York. Come on. Look at you in your Champs jacket. No, it's my champion sweatshirt. I always have a hoodie on. Because it's freezing in my house. We have the air on all the time, the central air. Best fucking money I ever spent in my life. By the way, you needed it in this house because it's just this house gets so hot, and we all have allergies, so I can't have windows open. So anyway, they had this cute other little DKNY bag, but it opened up the way it opened up. Knowing myself, I'd probably spill shit out of it every time I went to go in my bag. It was weird the way the zipper was, so I didn't get it. I bought this one instead because I was like, this is good for the summer when I'm I don't know, running around. I like small bags. I like small bags, but this one's a little bigger than I would normally carry because my thing is you know how it goes. You get a bigger bag and you're like, oh, I could put more shit in it. And then you end up carrying around 10 pounds of shit that you don't even need. You're like, ooh, I can carry a lint roller and a brush and, everything under the sun. Your kitchen sinks in your fucking bag. So I try to limit myself with small bags, but sometimes I need, a little extra room. So, and then they didn't have it. It was crazy though. Even though Macy's was open today, they really didn't have anything because I guess like they never really got their summer inventory. So it was a lot of just like leftover winter shit and they had bathing suits, but like no shorts, no tank tops. Like they just opened, I think, Friday. So it seems like they haven't gotten any shipments for months, which sucks. Yeah, bad to right. See, I'm in the winter. I don't even carry my bag most of the time. Most of the time, because like I don't know. I don't have a use really for a purse. Like I leave most of my stuff in my car. Like if I have like, I don't know, my purse will be like literally a lipstick, my phone, my keys, and maybe like 4 or 5 different lip glosses and lipsticks. That's like it. And then hand lotion, and that's like all. Like I have to have hand lotion with me everywhere I go. So, but in the winter, I usually just put everything in my pockets, in my jacket pockets. Like it's so much easier to me than carrying. I don't know. I hate carrying a bag everywhere. And when you have a jacket on, it's like fucking annoying. So I just put whatever I need while I'm in the store. I put that in my pockets. But during the summer, I don't have the fucking luxury of having big pockets. So, oh my God, decaf might be delicious. I used to love that stuff, Mindy. That stuff smells so good. My daughter started emptying out my bag. She said, no wonder your back hurts all the time. See, Marianne, that's what I do too. You just like, you kind of like, push, like keep throwing shit in there. The bigger the bag. That's why I kept limiting myself to like small bags, because I was like, I really don't need to carry all this shit with me every fucking where I go. I mean, I don't need like a brush with me and all that kind of shit. I just need like the necessities, which is lipstick, hand lotion, my keys, and my phone. Fifth Ave. Hold on. What is this? Oh, that's cute. I love graffiti. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find the one that says coronavirus 2020. Yeah, that's actually really good. You only see good, like really good tag graffiti in the city. Out here on Long Island, nobody could tag. The only person I've ever seen that could tag is my cousin. He has like my cousin was really, really good at graffiti. That's probably why I'm so into it. I used to love it, graffiti. I still do. I don't know. I think it's such a cool art form because I love letters and typography and shit. I don't know, Laura. Supposedly Brian has been saying it was that person since FOD came out. And what is this shit with FOD? Listen, I know FOD has been like a controversial person, since they've pretty much come here. And I don't know where the fuck they came from and how they got into this community. But that's completely besides the point, right? I've seen them in all these different chats, okay, with all those people, and I'm like, that's weird. How come like those people aren't? How come, Brian's not going after, Marianne or Republican Ash or all these other people? But, because I was or they came in my chat, he came after me. Like, I don't understand that. But that's besides the point. Him and somebody else were on panel. I believe it was Marianne, actually. And they were like, FOD needs to take down all their videos and this and that. And it's like, dude, like as much as we don't, you don't like it, like they have just as much a right to be here as we do. So, I mean, don't watch their videos. Like it's pretty simple. I don't see why they have to get out. And I also don't see, oh, what happened with Snoopy, Marianne? Hold on. Oh, I think that was an accident. Could somebody unhide Snoopy? I think they got timed out by accident or hidden. I'm sorry. Yes, Banksy, incredible graffiti artist. Thanks, Tiffany. I think it was an accident. Marianne, I've done that so many times, and I used to do it in Diane's chat all the time. One night I hid like shit. I don't even remember how many people, because I was listening, and I wasn't really paying attention to the chat, so I kept hitting buttons and shit. I kept hitting the screen. Oh, I think I know where you saw that. What's that, Michelle? What the hell was I just talking about? I totally forgot. There's an entire block. Jules, yes. There used to be the 5 Points in Queens? They knocked it down though. It had the whole building was covered in graffiti. You know who actually had showed some pretty good graffiti one time was Vinny G. He was in what part of Australia was it? It was one of the major cities. Not Sydney. What's the other major city there? I'm trying to think. Like very popular city. I forgot, but whatever it was, he went there and he walked down this block and showed all the graffiti. It was pretty cool. NYC, so jealous. How is he in person? Yes, you had an encounter with Banksy. I remember you telling me about that. The Domino Sugar Factory. What's that? Melbourne. That's it. Thank you, Love Bomber. I'm pretty sure that was it. Well, regardless, that's what he was. He was. It's all good, Marion. Tiffany fixed it. Don't worry, girl. We've all been there. Trust me. I've done it so many times. Richard Griper too, man. What's up with you, dude? You're getting like fucking. Why are people calling you a fucking white nationalist? Like, why are? I noticed that came from the RDA people. Like, that guy. What's that guy's name with the glasses? Rex. He's like obsessed with white nationalists. He's always talking about them, and everybody's in white nationalist to him. And now I'm hearing people calling you that, and I'm not really sure what the fuck happened, but it's strange. FOD wanted a patrolling aside and kind of start over from my understanding. So Hello Starlight and BSJ agreed to start over with FOD if he removed the videos. Oh, all right. Well, if that's the case, I mean, I guess, Richard Groper says, I'm not white, I'm a Slav. Like Slavic. I'm okay. I don't know why people are saying you're racist and shit. I don't know. I ran into him in the back alley. He was doing a small tag and he let me watch a photograph. Oh, that's so awesome. So awesome. You have to watch the latest video. It might explain a lot of things. Your latest video, Richard? Because I know you. All right. I know you came from what is it called? Bell Gap? Is that your community? Or okay. So that's yours. So I heard of you first through, I guess, from being there. I don't know if you and her are still friends. I was, pretty close to her at one point in time. And I don't know what that whole thing is about. But oh shit, what just happened? That was weird. My computer just went into like sleep mode. But not sure how you got here. But I've been seeing people kind of giving you a hard time lately. Oh, okay. You don't think Brian agreed? I wouldn't think so either. I didn't think so. She's a nice lady. We tease each other a lot. I got you, Richard. Richard went on Republican Ash's paddle the other night, and the video makes me cry, laugh. Interesting. She doesn't leave her videos up. Ben, how'd you get soap in your eye, dude? What's going on? What are you doing there with the soap, Ben? 28 minutes of gold. Richard reads his chat very closely. Yeah. I've only been in the one, maybe once a long time ago. I don't know. So that would be a nice little brownstone on a quiet street. He narrates his chats and it makes me laugh. Oh, we recorded it. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Randy had a live. It was private, but now it's not. The live explains some things. Heather Nicole, what about Richard or something else? Nenny C startled me on Republican Ash's channel. Nenny's good people. Hi, everybody. Yeah, okay. Ben, are you going to start doing lives again? Have you done any? Or are you just like kind of back and commenting? I haven't been on much, so I haven't like seen what's going on. All they know is that they stole a bunch of the monkeys that I love and watch. They stole my monkeys. These people came, they cull the monkeys because they're overpopulated. So they just come and they trap a whole shitload of monkeys and kill them. I'm so sad. Oh, all right, Ben, you've done a few. All right. Anywho, it's like almost 1, and I think I should end this because I need to A, get to bed, and B, decorate my car for the stupid parade thing. I bought like streamers. I don't know what the fuck else am I supposed to do. So I think I'm gonna shut this one down. Hope you guys all enjoyed my tale of Patreon. Tales from the Patreon. I just thought, I figured it was, you know, I knew eventually one day when I went in there, I was going to come clean about it, you know, but because I didn't think, to be quite honest with you guys, I didn't think I would be in there for more than the month that I originally paid for. So sometimes, you know, things happen and you have other plans. There's other plans in life. But the whole point is that, you know, I do owe Diane somewhat of an apology for making her look crazy, but she was an asshole and for what she did. And, you know, I'm an asshole too. So what are you going to do? Too late to be decorating the car here. Too many animals. Yeah, we don't have anything. All we have is like cats or some shit. So I'm outside right now, actually. You don't have a fence, or wait, maybe they could jump the fence. I don't know. But yeah, I am, you know, I just wanted to get it out and that's it. I'm not discussing it anymore. You know, life goes on. It is what it is. But regardless, I hope you all have a good weekend. Good weekend. And I forgot what I was going to say. But have a good weekend, everybody. Stay out of trouble. Enjoy the weather. Get outside. And I hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you soon. Bye.